welcome to Anime Amigos.
We're recording.
What's up? God, so do yourself.
Hello.
God, doing it manually. It's the London Film Festival all over again.
Having to stand up and actually do things.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot you did those videos.
Welcome to the final Anime Amigos on my personal channel.
Yay!
We're moving to a dedicated channel next month. But for now, let's finish the season finale.
And not to mention, welcome to the first episode of the decade!
Whoa.
Yay!
We've already had coronavirus, potential World War III, Brexit literally just happened yesterday. It's not a good start, really.
It's all going to... But it's okay because we have Chibi Ripley!
Yay! Or just Ripley.
Someone do an art of that.
Someone please!
In case this is your first time here, what the hell? I can see why you picked this one for your first one. I'm Calvin Atkinson. I'm the nerd consultant and the Pokemon punk around here.
I'm Ren. I'm the JoJo genius.
How dare you!
I'm so sorry.
You not dare you! You know he goes first.
Someone goes to me. I always get confused as to the order.
It's all right. I'll punish you for that. Taser.
Yeah, go on, Reese. Go on.
I'm Reese, the Gundam Guru.
And I'm Eddie Chapman, the Vanguard Vagrant.
And I'm Ren, the JoJo genius.
So I may need to change that nickname because I haven't seen Vanguard in a bit of a while. And as I always say within each of these, if you disagree with our opinions and what's on the list, if you think that Sword Art Online should be nominated for Anime of the Year, and if you disagree with us that King's Game is an anime masterpiece, I have one message for you. I'm afraid your opinions are fucking bullshit, fucking bullshit, fucking bullshit, holy shit, oh fucker.
Oh yeah, in case you can't tell, we've become obsessed with the Mermaid Sisters.
Nominee for Best Song of the Year along with Kazuya.
Yeah, 100%.
So we're doing Anime of the Year 2019. We finally got round to it. We're recording it the same day that Jack Johnson from Under the Scope is putting up his awards show.
Oh.
So it's going to be a race after this for me to edit it together so that we beat him to it. Spoiler alert, we didn't. Thank you, future me. Your tireless editing is already a terror for you.
It just cuts to a picture of you in your bath, in a bathrobe, face down on the laptop. I don't know what I'm doing.
And so, change of location. I should explain. Because of our schedules, we've actually had a lot of change of schedules because of changes in our personal lives. So we couldn't get the studio space on the day when all of us were free, so we're doing it in my Ren's place.
Yay.
Yeah, we're back in the Calvin house.
On the plus side, I can show off my Christmas present from my mum.
We can't really say it very well.
It's half-hour frame.
It's an Italian poster of Spirited Away. Apparently very rare.
Oh.
Also, this is a day, my mum's flying back from her holiday state. She sent me a picture saying, by the way, Emirates has an anime channel on their flights.
Yep, dedicated.
Oh, no way.
So you can watch One Punch Man on your flight over.
Please tell me it's not season 2.
It's not season 2.
Thank God.
So I'll be.
It's ironic because my brother has actually finished watching One Punch Man. It's like one of the first anime he's seen, and he's just like, yeah, it's pretty good. I just went to him, don't watch season 2.
Yeah, honestly.
Just don't.
Okay.
I was going to recommend it to my friend who's a huge comic book reader, and he absolutely loves Marvel and DC. I was like, watch One Punch Man.
No,
watch My Hero Academia.
In that case,
don't watch season 2.
In that case, just get him to read the manga. The manga's brilliant.
Yeah.
The manga's brilliant. Anyway.
Okay, so we have 9 nominees for Anime of the Year. We have 9 in particular, and
can I just say, and I say this every year, I know, but I also legitimately mean this one. This was the toughest episode to decide for.
Yeah, this one, I think last year we all kind of didn't realise we were on the same page. This year, I don't think we are.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be very different in our opinions. I think it's going to be something that we all put like second or third that's going to win overall. That's my big prediction. I mean, that being said, Reese successfully, through a stealth campaign, got us all to watch a Gundam.
About bloody time.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, it was more... okay, so we're going to go over our brief thoughts on each of these before we start comparisons.
Okay.
But
first of all...
We're going to go for some honourable mentions.
Woo! I've compiled them all together. This time we have 28.
Woo!
We have quite a lot to get through, so let's just get started. So, quick fire round. First of all, it's a certain scientific accelerator. Reese, can you explain why that's on there?
Because of accelerator.
Yeah, it's great. Personally, I haven't seen a certain magical index. I really want to. However, if Crunchyroll finally put season 1 and 2 on, and it was pretty good from what I did see. Number 2, Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2. In my opinion, probably one of the best sequels of this year. It hyped up everything that the previous seasons hyped up, and it delivered it with extras. It was amazing.
That's the one that people are going to be most pissed off we didn't put on the list.
Yeah, but oh well. I do think that's the choices we put are better.
Yeah, but I agree. But that's when I'm saying the general public are going to be. I remember last year I put a public poll for this, and they were pissed we didn't put Attack on Titan on.
Yeah. Number 3, Beastars. Immediately is one that I don't think any of us saw, which is devastating because I've heard so many amazing things around. I heard we might be getting season 2 though, so I will definitely be watching that.
Also, we will give our thoughts on that. That's I'm going to say it now. That's our April.
Yeah, it's the reason we weren't able to watch it is again because
Netflix,
right?
Although Netflix,
yeah, everyone, 3, 2, 1, fuck you, Netflix.
The good news is Netflix alone from their lesson, Ghost in the Shell is possibly going to be having a simulcast. I think that's actually been announced.
Okay, I better get through this quickly before
get
my
through.
phone dies. Number 4, Cautious Hero. The hero is overly powerful but overly cautious. Did not get any love during the anime awards, which is devastating considering it's one of the best isekai to come out this year in a year of trash isekais. There's only one I can think of that came out this year that is better, and we all know what that is already. So there's
Milsekai.
Yes.
Well, get through that one because you're going to force him to do that.
Number two is is one for me. Danmachi Season 2. I do actually like Danmachi. I still like Danmachi, even like 4 years after it first came out. And I thought this was a really good season as well. We got more insight to the characters. It was really good. Well, I don't think it was quite as good as the first season. I did still enjoy it. I'm looking forward to Season 3. Next up, and I cannot believe I'm putting this one up, but it was popular when it came out. And I do think there are some okay merits to it. Domestic Girlfriend. But here's the reason why.
Move on.
No, listen. I'll admit, it's a trash fire. It's really bad, but you know what? It has fun characters. It has cool characters. It has some pretty awesome, cool character designs. The biggest issue is the story, and it does have some actually pretty interesting scenarios to think of aside from the main relationship, which.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry. Come on.
It's a...
Yeah. Number 7, Dororo.
Yeah.
And a manga that's 50 years old finally gets some modern day anime treatment, and they do a really good job with it, making it much more dark and gritty than the manga, which I think a story like this really needs.
It's very similar to Sekiro, actually, which
It is a bit.
It's just an interesting observation.
Number 8. This is one of the ones I'm personally upset is not on this list. There are 2 in particular, and this is one of them. Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
Shonen Jump manga Shonen Jump anime about a man trying to fix the world with science, and it's really good. It gets you to no. I'm pretty sure someone can revise for science GCSE just through the show.
I'm very surprised it didn't get a lot of Crunchyroll Awards nominations.
Yeah, but still, I thought it was really good. Number 9, Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Fun, Babylon. Of course, me and Reese are pretty big Fate fans.
Yep.
Him a bit more. I say he's more than me.
Yeah, he's the big Fate fan out of the four of us.
Yeah, but I thought it was really good. I did find it a bit odd that they skipped to the very end rather than like go through it slowly. But you know what? It was still great. It was awesome to see Gilgamesh again. Loved it. Number 10, Fire Force from the creator of Soul Eater. While I did admit I did find it a bit disappointing, I still thought it was really good. The characters design were really good for the most part. And I thought it was really good. And not to mention...
I did think it improved at the end, actually.
Yeah.
I think it had a bit of a dip in
Yeah.
the middle and then
Yeah.
improved at the end.
Yeah, and not to mention, it had some of the best fire animation ever. I don't care what anyone says.
Wait until you see Promare.
No, I want to. Number 11, Food Wars, the 4th plate. Food Wars is back. It built up gave us what was hyped up through the 3rd plate. And you know what? It was good. It was decent. I don't think it was amazing. It was amazing. I feel like it felt a bit like Season 2, which in my opinion is probably the weakest season. But at the same time, it was still good, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it continues in Season 5.
I'm looking forward to Season 5. I'm looking forward to Season 5, and we will get that conclusion to the show.
Yeah, considering the manga is finished now.
Yeah, and Season 5 will cover the last bit of the manga.
Number 12, I let Calvin describe this one, seeing as he actually admitted to me this is probably his anime of the year.
No, it is my anime
Yeah,
of the year.
it's his anime of the year. Fruits Basket. Calvin, explain why it is.
Loved it. He did a very good job building up these characters, reintroducing a lot of aspects of the show that I liked from the 2001 show. I thought it had it had excellent character, excellent emotion, excellent writing. It's a real brilliant just brilliant in every regard. I don't regret picking Carole Tuesday.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you regret picking Carole Tuesday over it?
No, because I feel like we made
Bye, Ripley.
we made the wildcard rules so we could talk about shows like Carole and Tuesday. And I
Yeah.
think it was great to actually
Plus,
exercise
Carole
it.
Tuesday really does deserve to be up here. We'll talk about that later. Number 13, Girly Air Force. Reese explain.
Just good fun.
You're the only one that's...
Succinct, I like it.
No, he's a good point. Sometimes you really can just say just good fun.
I mean, I put on Domestic Girlfriend, so I don't really have much of an
it's
excuse.
one of a good one. Just look at Demon School. That's just really good fun.
Yeah,
yeah, that's on the list, surely.
you'll see. Number 14, Given. What I thought it would be a gay anime about a gay band that is very gay, but as it turns out is an amazing musical anime about getting over the death of someone. The characters are great,
I will say,
and
actually,
I'm looking forward to the movie very much.
this year was actually, to be fair, on that Given was just one of many examples of the fact this year was amazing for LGBT representation. In
Yeah, it
anime.
really was.
Actually, in fact, we'll even be talking a little bit about it within the context of this of the 9 nominees.
Yeah.
Was that an IT crowd reference? Did you say?
What?
It's a gay musical called Gay the Musical.
I did
That's
think
quite gay.
I did think of that actually.
You did. He accidentally referenced it.
Oh, I did think of that. I should have. I love the IT crowd. Number 15, Hitori Buchi no Mao Mao Saikatsu. An awesome anime about a girl who stopped joining middle school trying to make friends. However, she has incredibly big social anxiety issues. I can personally
It's
relate.
in my head again.
Ha ha ha! Whatever. Either way, it's still really good, and one of the few good things that actually came out in spring. Because as I said, I think it's a really weak season. It was a pretty weak season. Spring was,
yeah.
despite the fact that we got one of the best shows.
I have
from
a
it.
counterclaim for that, but I'll save it for another time.
Number 16, Isekai Quartet. This should have had should have had many reasons to fail. It didn't, and also I guess apparently Saga Tiny the Evil counts as an Isekai now.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no, that was never up for debate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In that case, I wonder why it's not brought up when you think of the best isekai. Because, god damn, it is one of the best isekai.
I think I think
viewership probably.
Yeah, I think that's I think it was viewership because it didn't do very well viewership wise. It hasn't done very well in the light novel sales.
Oh,
Either way-
also it had no truck crew.
Yeah.
Train crew.
Yeah, true,
instead.
yeah.
Either way,
Yeah,
it brought
so
about
tricky.
it brought about all these awesome characters from shows got them interact with each other, and honestly, it was worth it just to see Ainz interact with Aqua.
And season 2 has been excellent so far.
Yeah. Number 17, another one that is for me, and I'm personally very upset is not amongst this because it's in my top 5 of the year. Kaguya Summer Lovers War. This is the funniest thing I have seen.
I'm disappointed it's not there as well.
Yeah, this is the funniest thing that I saw all year. It has some of the best characters, some of the best plot ideas,
Only 2.
and I cannot wait for season 2 to come out.
How many months you gotta wait for season 2?
2.
Woo.
I'm so excited for it. It's like probably my most hyped of next season.
Fruits Basket is there as well, so that's mine.
Yeah. Number 18. Do you like your mum? Her normal attacks are 2 attacks at full power. Okay, San.
We get the point, Milsekai.
Or as we call it, Milsekai. Just a general fun isekai. You can tell it was one that didn't take itself seriously, unlike the rest of them.
Anime America made it their worst anime. How did you guys feel about that?
Well, they're wrong.
Yeah, especially considering it's the same.
definitely not the
Especially
worst
considering
one
it's the
I've
same.
come up with.
Especially considering it's the same year where High School Prodigies Have It Easy in Another World came out.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one was terrible.
Yeah, Wise Man's Grandchild.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
God,
yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Number 19, My Hero Academia Season 4. It's the first year it's not nominated.
No, but I think we've shown so much love to My Hero Academia.
Yeah, however, it's still an amazing.
I'm-
season.
I'll be interested to see how this second arc does a good job. I actually really like the OP for the second arc.
Yeah, this is a really good season. My Hero Academia is still as strong as ever. Number 20, My Roommate is a Cat, aka the one guy that got love from Anime America, which is good because not that many people gave it much love. It's a really cute, very relaxing slice of
And
life
it's
about
nominated-
a struggling writer who just gets a cat and changes his life pretty much.
It's nominated for Best is Winter in the UTS Awards tonight.
Yeah, it's really good.
What we got next?
Number 21, another one from me, No Guns Life. It's a shame no one was talking about this because it was really good. It was really good. I watched it in the dub, and the dub is absolutely brilliant. It's getting a season 2. It's getting a season 2, I think next season, is it?
He did a dub thing again. I'm sorry, you're getting tasered.
Wait, what?
Next season, and also I very much have to can hold myself up from calling it No Guns, No Life.
Yeah.
Number 22, Oh Maidens in Your Savage Season. I don't think we enjoyed it quite as much as other people did. I didn't personally see it, but from what I've heard, it was really good. It was
Another excellent one for the LGBT representation, but good God, some of the things in it were just...
Yeah. It shouldn't be, in my opinion, I don't think it should be up for... It should be nominated for Anime of the Year from the Anime Awards, but hey, it was so good for
Anime America showed it a lot of love as well, so they really liked it.
Number 23, Oisuki, Are You Really the Only One Who Loves Me? A take on the harem anime and just, good God, does a really good job at just taking the absolute piss out of it. It has some amazing characters and also Sunshine and Jiro, best ship.
Please, a season 2, please.
Number 24, another one that Calvin will have to explain. Radiant Season 2. Calvin, if you will, please.
Excellent second season. I've fallen a bit behind on it, but what I saw, they really evolved the plot going forward. I'm really glad Reese convinced me to stick with it, because I think I nearly dropped that show at one point.
Yeah.
But sticking with it, brilliant job, brilliant show. Next one.
Yeah, 25, and this is the last time he'll get to make the show, probably. But number 25 is Sama! Sazamai! What the fuck was this show? What the fuck was this show? It was so weird, and why did I love it so much? Sorry. It was really good. It had some awesome character design, some really fun characters.
Well. And some of the best meme songs as well.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Seriously. I've now still got the Cappy song stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And number 26, Senryu Girl. I'm not normally a fan of these short episode anime, but this one was actually generally really good. It was another cute, relaxing slice of life. It was the one with the girl who couldn't talk, so she just walked.
I did see a few episodes of that. I actually quite liked that.
Yeah, it was surprising.
I think my favourite episode was the father thinking she was going through a rebellious phase.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Okay, next up, the Helpful Fox Senko-san. Reese, explain.
It's a chibi wolf waifu.
It's creepy.
It's
hilarious.
Move on.
Okay.
It's got a lot of love online.
And finally, number 28, Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Brings us back to the anime from the 2000s and does a really good job with it. It is absolutely hilarious, has some great characters. I'm so glad it's continuing into this season. It's really great.
I'm throwing in one there that isn't actually from this year, but was present throughout most of the year. Fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden.
I was tempted to put that in, but it wasn't.
I know, because it came out in
2018. But I will say that what we got in 2019 was pretty good.
So good. It's just more JoJo's.
I thought the epilogue was a bit weird, but that was about it.
Yeah, it was like that in the anime, basically.
The manga, you mean?
Sorry, yeah, in the manga. The author wrote it, and then he kind of introduced this part to the end, which he thought, I probably should have begun the story with this.
And then he put it at the end.
Yeah, do you know if we're getting part 6 this year?
No, it's going to be at least 2021.
Yeah, like 2 years.
Alright.
At least.
Do they normally take that long of a break?
They normally take that long of a break.
Actually, did you know?
Daily Production's got more they can work on.
Did you know, actually, they made like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure movie in like 1993?
I did, yeah. It wasn't very good.
Right.
They actually made one just after. Yeah, so that was the OVA detailing part 3, I think. But they also made a movie that was unreleased in like the early 2000s.
Look, I don't want to forget.
Araki looked at it and said it's terrible.
We can't. We'll talk JoJo afterwards because we can't get bogged down. We're really short for time.
Yeah.
So we have 9 nominees for Anime of the Year. We have in alphabetical order. I'm going to do it for now. Astra Lost in Space, Carole Tuesday, Demon Slayer, Gundam: The Origin, Advent of the Red Comet, Mob Psycho 100 Season 2, The Promised Neverland, The Rising of the Sheild Hero, Stars Align, and Vinland Saga. So we're gonna do like 5 minutes of our brief thoughts before we start comparison.
I think we said we'd do like 10
long.
minutes for Carole Tuesday, so yes, we didn't talk.
We haven't talked about Carole Tuesday, so we're gonna do that a bit longer. The other factor I should point out though is, at this point, you have been warned. Spoilers abound.
Yeah, like unlike the other times, we are not restricting ourselves with the spoilers.
Yeah. So if you don't want to know about any of those shows, you want to go in blind, this is not the podcast for you. Come back when you.
In that case, just skip to the end where you know which of these we like and
which one you think should win. So let's And we're gonna talk about them in Japanese broadcast order. So even though Rising of Sheild Hero broadcast over here first, we're gonna start with Mob Psycho 100 Season 2. So Mob Psycho 100 Season 2. This was Best of Winter, so no one can really start with thoughts on this one. Mob Psycho 100 Season 2, I think none of us were expecting it to be as good as it turned out to be.
Personally, I think it was better than the first season. Like, it really improved from it.
I think though we needed that first season to prove how good it could go.
Yeah, we definitely did.
I think that's why there was such a high bar for it, is because we saw the first season and thought, well, this is very fucking high quality. They're definitely going to drop the ball.
It's
But they
kind of
didn't.
funny. It's kind of funny when you look at the backstory when this was made by someone the guy who made One Punch Man, who never thought he was good enough to write manga, and this was like technically his first like real manga.
Like
look how good it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the thing about one is he's a very good writer. He's not a very good artist. He needs that help with that work. But
yeah, hence why the guy someone remaking One Punch Man for him and going into Shonen Jump.
It is so well done. Can I just say what's really weird is I've got a transmutation circle rug in my house, and Ripley keeps sleeping on it. So I'm now worried we're gonna get Nina Alexander.
No.
I think it'd probably be a more like Ripley Switch, because your Switch is literally right next to it. In which case we'd have a walking camera.
Oh, we'd never be able to film a vlog because you'd be looking at the floor and things around the room and whatever else.
No, look here. But Mob Psycho 100, I found it interesting that you and me were really pushing for the Promised Neverland that season, which did end up getting nominated.
Just because it is my wild card.
Yeah, but these two were really the ones who were pushing for Mob a bit more than.
I think that's probably because like they had ones they preferred more. Like he preferred Dororo. Don't know if that's changed.
No, it's probably the same.
I think you say you slightly prefer Rising of the Shield Hero now to it.
No, I mean I'd say from that season it's still Mob Psycho.
Yeah, and you're like
Shield Hero.
best original Shield Hero. Yeah, but ours was the Promised Neverland.
But we kind of played it fair with these guys, and they both thought Mob kind of deserved a shot.
I'm still devastated.
I think
Honestly.
What's interesting is, apart from Gundam the Origin, it's the only thing we've put in here that was either a sequel or part of an established franchise. So, does that mean, still by the end of the year, do we think it's the best sequel that came out in 2019?
Personally, I think I do prefer Attack on Titan that bit more.
What about you, Ren? I'll come back to you in a minute. Reese?
Well, we finally learned what was in the basement.
Yeah,
It took them 7 years?
Yeah, I say it was worth it though. Like what we got.
I should also say we can't guarantee no spoilers on any other series we talk about in this one. So
anything that's been mentioned, any series ever, there's spoilers.
Yeah, needs to say you've had an entire year to watch this stuff.
The Witcher, we're going to spoil it. We're going to spoil all of it. We're not going to spoil The Witcher.
No, we're not. We're not. I hope not. I'm only on episode 3. I'm reading the book at the minute. Really
what I found interesting is when it comes to Mob Psycho 100 Season 2, it didn't feel like a retread of the first season.
No, it felt like sort of an expansion. I think the first season we got to know a lot about Mob's powers. In this season, we got to learn more about Mob.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. What do you guys think of the weaknesses of this season?
At times it does feel a tiny bit like you're sort of going through the same motions as Mob Psycho 1. The first season, like the first half was like Mob doing like everyday things, just struggling with certain things, and the second half was just them going up against the.
We definitely went quicker to that second half than we did the first time round.
There was definitely more of an escalation.
Yeah, there definitely was. I mean,
I think we're halfway through the manga in the story, and we've beaten the big bad.
Yeah.
So I have no idea how we're going to go forward.
Based on the story, it seems to follow a similar kind of formula. Maybe it's probably not a criticism of the anime.
I mean, I don't know how it's going to go because the antagonists, because the group in season 1 and season 2 are connected.
I think one of the strengths I have with this season is Reagan. I think Reagan got a really excellent arc.
Oh yeah.
One of the things maybe that it follows the similar formula to One Punch Man in that, like, you know, the main character is so insurmountable in his power that he just decimates. You know, he decimated the main villain from season 1 and 2.
Yeah, except the difference is with Mob, he does have like foes that are his equal. You do see like him struggle against people.
Not at the end of season 2.
Oh,
though.
the
You,
game-
you do kind of.
Yeah, because Mob was going to lose.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he was never in question.
No, I mean, did you not remember how powerful the antagonist was?
Yeah, but then
He was so powerful.
But then he battered him.
But the thing is, it did take a lot of effort to do that.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
took-
point.
yeah.
It's
took a
not
lot of
necessarily. It's like
I suppose it's not
a
something.
hero
yeah,
doesn't have to
okay.
lose to still make the villain look good. I don't know why I have to keep telling that to wrestling organisations. I think that's also you got to admit, as good as Demon Slayer was, we'll be talking about in a minute. I still think this is the best animated show of 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
without a doubt.
I'll be honest. I do slightly prefer the animation in Demon Slayer, but here's the reason why. I see Mob Psycho 100 as an LSD trip. It's like it's just madness all over the place. Granted, it's really damn good madness, and it is definitely very close between the two. However, when it comes to demons, I'll describe it when we get to Demon Slayer.
Here's a thought process I've just had. Is like saying you're comparing Jackson Pollock with. No, actually, I've got a better idea. It's comparing MC Escher with Picasso.
Who's MC?
Kind of.
You know, going up the stairs, going down the stairs.
Kind
Right?
of.
Oh yeah.
MC Hammer's brother.
It's kind of like it's sort of like one is controlled madness and the other is it's an artwork being created.
Yeah, it's one's a national portrait, the other's alternative art. I think that's a good way of putting it. But let's move away from Mob for now, and we'll talk Reese's second wild card.
Yep.
The Rising of the Sheild Hero.
Best isekai of the year. I'll be honest, it's one of my favourite isekais of all time, actually. I think it's only just beaten up by that time I got reincarnated as slime.
Reese is already, you're considering cosplay is now freely.
Yeah.
The next year's Anime Con, that will be an interesting video.
I think that would be a good concept.
Which means we now have to do the other three of the...
Oh no, I'm already got my costume, so I planned.
I'm doing I'm a JoJo's character.
I'm going Tanjiro.
Yeah, fair play, that's a good one.
God damn it.
What was that? Who you were going to go as?
I've not decided.
Nezuko.
Yet, actually.
Yeah, do Nezuko.
I will murder you all in your sleep.
Anyhow, back to the matter at hand.
Reese, you were very adamant about this being a
Oh,
second wild card. You really loved this
You
show.
were praising this throughout the entire year.
Yeah, I just thought it was really good. Amazing characters.
Yeah, I would say one of the biggest crimes is one, this didn't get nearly as much love as it should have in the Anime Awards, and two, Naofumi not being nominated for Best Male or Best Protagonist.
Yeah.
He's such a good protagonist.
Yeah.
I think it's what interesting is for me. I was actually going over this one, and I was watching a bunch of the episodes of Old Taku New Tricks in preparation for this one. They did do it. Bennett did do an episode on Rising of Shield Hero, and he started out by saying, "Wow, this is the best Final Fantasy anime that Square Enix never made." And then cuts to a picture of Final Fantasy Unlimited with good reason. And that's weird because I'm actually someone who likes Final Fantasy Unlimited.
I haven't seen it. From what I've heard, not that many of the Final Fantasy anime was very good.
It's not very good, and that somehow I still like it. I don't get it.
In all fairness, that's me with Danmachi.
It's here's the thing though, with Rising of Shield Hero really sets down its core themes very well. It's kind of like the story of its trust versus expectation.
I like to quickly note, I'm stroking my dog, not my dick.
Currently.
No, but you are stroking your pussy.
Ooh.
No, it's a dog, not a cat.
Female dog.
You fool!
I am so
No, it's a bitch.
I am so glad Copper is not going to apply to us.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We sung the mermaid song at the beginning. It's not coming to us at all.
Moving swiftly on.
Rise of the Shield Hero. Yeah.
But it's kind of this idea of if you've been besmirched, there is still comeback for you. It's kind of like, it also tells you not to take things at face value, which I think is very, especially now more than ever, with how we've reacted on Twitter, with the incidents like James Charles and Pro Jared. I mean, obviously not equivocal, but those situations, we just took them at face value, and as a result, we really nearly ruined both of those guys' lives.
Yeah, now they're back to normal pretty much.
It's kind of interesting because there's another real world parallel that Reese brought up to me on regards to another one of these anime that we're going to talk down the line. But it is interesting. I think the idea, I can kind of get from that description where the whole My Anime List, it's a dude bro incel power revenge fantasy came from, but I think it doesn't really apply in this case. I think it's to ignore what the point is, and it also ignores the fact that as much as we really should try to, as much as problematic material is an issue, it doesn't. It also is proof that problematic material has a right to exist.
Can I just say as well, Naofumi has the nerves of a fucking saint. He's been shat on, just constantly berated, and still he helps them. If it was up to me, I would have just gone, no, I'm joining the bad guys, fuck you.
I think Raftalia was the one.
Yeah, it was Raftalia, it was Philo, it was the friend, it was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
I think it's an excellent sidecast as well. Both the good guys and the bad guys are excellent. I mean, it's amazingly epic in the fact that the final fight is against the Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also another big disappointment with the Anime Awards. Why isn't mine up for best villain?
Yeah.
Shit! Did you not watch the anime?
Well,
And
you
yet
go wrong, Elliot. It's bitches up for best a villain.
Bitch slut, yeah. But like seriously, you put up Angela for best antagonist, who isn't even an antagonist, and the antagonist for Babylon. Who the fuck watched Babylon?
I actually do know a few people that did watch Babylon. They really liked it by the end of it, but I think even they said they weren't thinking it was anime at the end, sort of shit.
Yeah, which is why we don't talk to those people.
Exactly. I think another thing is me and Reese, to a certain extent, because we're a bit older than these, especially me, because I'm nearly 30.
Boomer.
I'm not a boomer for the last time!
I'm the baby of the group, yeah.
But,
Not fair, so I always am.
Me and Reese kind of grew up on Square Enix RPGs, so a lot of the mechanics in this one really were a nice callback to those sort of... You know all those other isekai where they put in video game mechanics and it really doesn't add anything to it because they've all just basically
This one does.
Yeah, because again, in other shows, they've just got the win button. In this one, you see the progression of each of them there.
Yeah, and
like for example, the Sword Art Online. Oh, I can dual wield.
Just because you know how often you have to work in an MMO to get that.
Yeah, meanwhile, it's funny actually because when you look at it, now Fumi's the only one who's actually heroic. Because I'm like all the others like it kind of shits on other isekais because the others they save villages. But they cause additional problems, and now Fumi's dead.
You killed a dragon. You forgot to clean up the corpse, and now there's a disease spreading.
Yeah. Oh, you gave a weird seed to a village, so they'll get more food. They just say the tree was evil.
It is a case of think before you act.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, needs to
what do you think is the weaknesses of Rise of Shield? Because we've been praising Rise of Shield quite a bit. What is the big weaknesses of it?
I feel like closer to the end, it started to become a bit more of a generic.
Yeah, they definitely went for, we need an epilogue to set up season 2.
Yeah, because I don't know, it was still really good, and hell, I don't mind generic. Hell, my favorite isekai is basically trying to be generic.
What, any other weaknesses you can think of? I don't feel like I have a problem with Naofumi being overpowered at moments, because I feel like there's enough progression to him getting overpowered.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Cautious Hero.
Oh, yeah.
Where your power level's off screen. So it's max level.
In all fairness, with Cautious Hero, that's kind of the joke.
Yeah, so
that's the joke.
Yeah. You can get it. It's more. That's a better Christmas with Wise Man's Grandchild.
Yeah.
And the explanation they did provide still bullshit.
Can I just repeat when he started wailing on the side? I was just like, Rimuru, no! Why do I keep doing that?
It is kind of a case of with this show in particular. I feel like I don't have a lot of criticism for it, and I didn't appreciate it until it was completely done.
Yeah,
I think that was because of the rather episodic nature towards the middle portion of the show.
I feel like it's something that people were talking about when it was around, but more people were talking about when it finished.
Raftalia, though, is one of the best parts of that show.
Oh, she's one of the best females of the year.
Yeah. I loved her character arc. I love her character moments. She's shown to be strong but compassionate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and she's a female character who isn't in need of saving all the time.
Not to mention, we have. I think it's been a while since we had a waifu war this big.
I like
Raftalia or Philo.
Raftalia. I like the fact Raftalia in a bathing suit broke the internet. Before I thought, I'm glad, as much as I don't like the fact when shit like that breaks the internet, I'm glad it's Raftalia and not a fucking Kardashian.
Yeah.
It's hilarious when they did the crossover with Rascal. Does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Oh, yes!
For that meme.
Oh.
I missed that.
Yeah. It has Rattan in the bathing suit, and then it cuts to what's his name from a Rascal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sakata, yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
says,
Wait.
I want them to sandwich me.
Oh, God.
Yeah, wait. You completely forgot about Rascal, didn't you?
Relax.
What?
They'll remember again.
Yes.
Yeah. Why is it that a lot of times we're the only people who actually remember the anime we saw?
Let's move on to the next
I
one.
don't. You guys do.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I have a terrible memory.
No, the next one down the line was
Promised Neverland.
Elliot's wildcard. Promised
Promised Neverland. One, probably at the minute, one of my favorite, probably one of, if not my favorite, ongoing shonen manga.
Yeah, pass me a Malteser.
Because, holy crap, it's just so much unique. It's just so good.
It's McDonald's the anime.
I don't like peanuts.
I'm good, fine. I'm good.
Fucker ate all the Maltesers.
Like,
I told you it was going to be
but
good.
I don't know about you. I was expecting Promised Neverland to be good. It blew my expectations out of the water.
It's interesting because I think you need to go in without that knowledge, which Peter did try to ruin. Thanks a lot, fuck faces.
Fuck you, Peter.
Who's Peter?
The people for the ethical treatment of animals.
Oh, okay.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Who's Peter? Dinklage.
Wait,
Yeah, it's the people who say Pokemon's cockfighting.
right, so how did...
They basically said an anime called The Promised Neverland is about children. It's about children being trapped on a farm. Imagine.
What?
That's just what it's like for animals in real life. It's just like, oh, thanks. You didn't have to
Peter.
ruin the fucking twist.
Peter, you are so inconsequential. No one listens to what you have to say anyway. Just don't ruin things for people.
It's amazing because they keep trying to ruin Pokemon, they keep trying to ruin Mario. It's like,
These things are long-established franchises that people enjoy. Fucking deal with it.
and for the record, while we're on the matter, I don't think you guys can talk about morality when you have literally financed fire bombers, and you'll fire bombers, and for legal reasons, I have to now stress that Peter in no way actually financed a fire bomber. They just gave a loan to one, to the father of one. Of course, they were no way connected, and according to a police investigation, now you can't sue me.
Still, fuck you, Peter.
Still.
Yeah.
Actually, if you want to do it like John Oliver did with about slapsuits, we have to say things that are so ridiculous that no decent person would believe them. That's actually protects you in court. If you say something so ridiculous that no one could possibly believe it, it's not considered libel. So, the joke that they made with the guy saying things like, "Oh, they did this musical number with things like he masturbates to Schindler's List," or he was Jeffrey Epstein's prison guard. And if you say shit like that, you can't be done for libel.
Or more like it's Jeffrey Epstein's prison.
This is not legal advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. In all fairness, why are you coming to us for legal advice? Do we look like the people who know anything about legal shit?
Go to Legal Eagle for that. Promised Neverland, though. It's interesting is if you go without the twist, you really can have an amazing time.
I'll admit, I did have a slight suspicion on what the twist was like that. I saw Connie and I just thought, she's going to end up dead at the end. And I saw it just like, yeah, cool. Then the demons just showed. I was just like, what?
It is kind of a bit like that. Reese, did you go in knowing the twist?
No, I didn't know the twist.
Did you go in knowing the twist? I think it is better going in not knowing that the orphanage is just a giant farm.
Well, we just ruined it.
Well, yeah, we gave spoiler warnings.
Yeah, we did. In all fairness.
But what's interesting is I went to Germany with Ren and our friends this year, and my friend Ben didn't have anything to read on the flight over. I brought the Promised Neverland manga as my reading material, so I just gave him the first volume, and I just said, I'm not telling you anything, just read this. And he immediately said, you've got to give me volumes 2 and 3 on the flight home. And this is a guy who doesn't watch anime, and he was really hooked on it. I honestly, Promised Neverland, actually, I know we went on a lot about, and we're going to go on a bit more about it in this thing, about...
Yeah, I told my uncle about it, because he's a fan of anime. I told him, he said, I started watching it thinking it was like something about an orphanage, so I was just like, oh my god!
Yeah, it was kind of interesting that we go on about anime sort of turning a bit... That's right, you don't want to, do you?
No, I do, but...
Anime is about anime trying to do what prestige television does. I think this one did it without sacrificing the anime element. Yeah. And I don't think it was even intending to be like prestige television.
Yeah. It's actually funny because a YouTuber I watched called The Anime Man made a video about all the bunch of things that he liked about the Promised Neverland, and one of the things was that the manga uses manga-only tricks, like what Junji Ito does. He does things like the page turner.
Something I'm going to be
like
interested to see how they're going to do that in,
Yeah.
say, the Trigger adaptation of
Excited.
the Trigger adaptation of Uzumaki that's coming out.
Oh, it's done by Trigger.
Yeah, Studio Trigger's going to be doing
Oh
Uzumaki.
wow, didn't know.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, but like so because of that, because the manga was using manga-only tricks, the anime decided to use anime-only tricks. Like it held on certain shots. It made things feel slow and ominous, and
Yeah,
like
actually,
the camera followed people, building up the suspense.
Yeah, out of all the anime that's on this list, it has the best cinematography, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Reese will probably dispute that in a minute because
Well, yeah.
I would also dispute it.
I think it really knows how to use that camera. It really knows how to use that soundtrack. I think my biggest weakness with the Promised Neverland is I have to agree with something that I have to rephrase something that Bennett Sage pointed out, which is Isabella does a hell of a 180 at the end of it.
I think it's she does a bit. She does a bit.
It's almost like just because it's proved it was possible, she no longer wants to do this shit. Also, Mr. I can remember being a fetus.
It's actually explained. I don't know if it's explained in the anime. I can't remember, but it's explained a fair bit in the manga because I was reading it on my way up here, which is basically her saying that she wanted to give the kids as long as a life as she could, because of course she lost a friend of hers.
I think I prefer the idea though of I think I prefer the idea of her just being this cold person who hadn't realised how much she had become a part of the system she pretended to be fighting.
Yeah.
Here's the I mean maybe I'm wrong. Maybe season 2 will change my opinion on that one. I'm just
as I said, I've read ahead of the manga. It's pretty decent. It's pretty good.
What about? Do you guys think of any weaknesses from Promised
It's basically an anime version of Chicken Run.
Yay!
I don't want to
But
be
at
a
the-
pie!
At the same time, though, is that really a complaint?
No, of course not.
Yeah, Chicken
Run's
Run's
very high
amazing.
quality.
Chicken Run's amazing.
I think it's more to point out it's not as original as people have said it.
Yeah.
Like let's be honest, Ellie. As much as we like Promised Neverland, it's not that original.
Yeah, but what it does really well, and something I love about it. Every episode, at the end of every episode, it leaves you wanting more.
I like the dynamic between Emma, Norman,
and Ray.
By the way, hashtag Norman's probably coming back in season 2.
Of course he is, let's be
Like,
honest.
let's face it, if you don't... I feel like this is going to be like one of those shows where if you don't see them die on screen,
Yeah.
they don't die for real.
Honestly,
Yeah, also people spoiled it online.
Oh, okay, so it's...
fuckers.
Spoilers.
For fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, while we're on the matter...
That's really funny.
While we're on the matter... hello, Ripley.
Yeah, no, sweetheart.
While we're on
Don't drink the vodka.
No, don't drink the e-girl bathwater. It's
You
my
could-
bathwater.
You could have
No,
said
it's
that.
Carol's bathwater.
I mean, come on. Come on, don't tell me you haven't had a bath and looked at it and just thought, I can sell this.
Oh, absolutely. Every
Let's
time.
move swiftly on. I think
I do it with my toilet water.
Oh.
So I sell it to Cal exclusively.
Yeah,
Demons-
who takes it for an IV drip so he has it all day.
Demon Slayer. We're doing Demon Slayer.
Coursing through my veins.
We're doing.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Ren, I need my fix. Give me my fix.
We're
Ren,
doing
I need it!
I'm doing Demon Slayer.
Give me the dirty water. Give me the dirty.
Ren, I need your tie!
Stop making jokes like this.
They're not jokes, Cal, are reenactments. You've got a problem.
Unfortunately, I don't have to edit out those
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's not as bad as popping my feet.
One day, I'm gonna do one thing without that fucking joke coming
You
up.
nearly,
No, you're not.
you
No,
nearly
you're
escaped the stream, but I remembered like last minute in the stream last time
By
I
the
did
way,
it.
taser
No,
for
you
that.
motherfucker!
But anyway,
Abuse,
let's
abuse.
talk. Let's talk Demon Slayer.
Slayer
Yes,
Guillotines.
Demon Slayer.
Oh,
I must be honest. I did not expect Demon Slayer to be as good as it turned out to be.
no.
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't sure what to expect. Like, I knew it was a Shonen Jump. What really got me excited though was when it was done by Ufotable, which is, I admit, is my favourite anime studio.
Well, Ufotable really... This thing's fucking useless. Ufotable really are proving them doing an excellent job with this show. And I'm glad it's kind of saved them.
I said before, like, the thing that's gonna save Ufotable is either this or Heaven's Feel.
which is coming to an end soon. So I don't think they can count on Fate at the minute.
Yeah, they can. Fate is endlessly marketable.
Uh,
That's the
Yeah,
thing
but they
about
can't
the
make any
franchise.
more adaptations now. They're out of things to
They
adapt.
could,
Unless-
they could redo Stay Night. They could redo.
Unless
Fate.
they- yeah,
what
unless
was
they
the
do
There's
point?
that.
also a ton of Fate spin-offs.
Well,
They can
yeah,
do.
exactly.
At the same time, they
but
mostly
the Stay-
commission other people to do the Fate spin-offs.
Yeah.
But the original sorry, I know we've taken a divergence, but the original Stay Night was an amalgamation of all the different parts as well.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I say like I
Kinda.
say they could do like a movie or an OVA of the original Stay Night.
Yeah.
But let's move. The point that we're making is they really need something like this. Ripley, leave that alone.
Ripley, come on back up. Come on back up.
See how professional we are here. But here's the thing. With Demon Slayer, they really needed something like this to save them, and it is save them. This is pretty much a save us. We're kind of fucked.
Yeah,
Also, can I want to give a massive congratulations to the manga writer of Demon Slayer. I know they're not watching, but I want to give them big congratulations just for their massive success.
Who knew that they could sell that much?
Because they sold 40 million volumes in total. Even the mangaka of One Piece congratulated them, which is amazing.
And what you can do with that now is you can say there's a market for this, so their investors won't pull out.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I mean they've got a movie. I'm hoping that at the end of the movie they announce season 2.
By the way, yes, I was like at the end. By the way, season 2 is coming.
Of course they will.
But I'm not entirely convinced. But we'll get to that when Demon Slayer's movie comes out.
Is the manga ongoing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the manga's still ongoing.
I love Tanjiro's arc is excellent.
Yeah, he's a great character.
Tanjiro is amazing. I think it's one of the best shonen
I-
protagonists we've had in years.
I think a lot of people are shitting on Zenitsu, but he gets his moments.
Zenitsu's sick.
Zenitsu's fun.
Well,
Amazing,
no.
awesome.
He's great.
Zenitsu's
Some people find him annoying.
They're annoying. Fuck them.
My reaction to that is, have you not watched anime?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like of course we'd be I mean Nezuko was everyone's cute character of the year.
I mean, she's adorable.
Yeah.
She says nothing and yet she screams personality.
It's just one of my favorite moments of the show is just when she's scooting along the floor.
That's what during the oh crap, can't remember. That's during the where he's meeting the captains, right?
Yeah, it's kind of,
Yeah, or just the moments where Zenitsu's chasing after Nezuko. I just think that's
and
funny.
they even we haven't got a ship for Tanjiro at this point. Quick, throw in the adorable character who flicks coin, who's basically Harvey Denton.
Yeah.
In all fairness, she's adorable.
Yes, no, she.
In fact, all the girls, all of those bits, like near the end where they're in that house, all that's adorable. I love all of that.
I think a lot of people are commenting so much on the action scene in episode 19.
In all fairness, it's amazing.
It is amazing, and it was the best one of the show. But I think they are neglecting. There were a ton of good action scenes.
There were so many great moments. I think Giga really made a great video describing why Demon Slayer is really good.
And, I kind of went into it initially thinking the animation wasn't quite as good as Fate Stay Night, but they did different things with it to make it stand up.
Yeah, at the same time though, I like that they follow a more shonen like art style.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is the kind of manga that needs that.
It's
Not to mention when it really looks artsy, like with the water attacks and stuff like that, it stands out a lot more.
For me, more than anything, it's filled my Bleach void, to be honest.
Plus a lot of great villains.
Yeah,
Loads
like
of great
I think the
villains,
best.
and that's-
I think the best way to describe it is how to say these like the new big three shonen jump is My Hero Academia is the One Piece, Black Clover's the Naruto, and Demon Slayer's the Bleach.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Although
just wishing that we could erase Black Clover.
Oh no, it's been amazing.
Yeah, in all fairness, I've
How
heard
many
really good.
episodes?
About 90.
Yeah.
In all fairness, I am actually planning on looking back and reading the manga.
Sorry,
good
this
luck.
from the fan of Bleach that doesn't get good until the Soul Society arc.
That's like the second or third arc.
It's still like 60 or 70 episodes in.
No, it's not. It's like 20.
It's like 20 or 30.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I just want to piss him off.
You are pissing me off. Successfully. How dare you?
Now you know what it's like to live with you.
That's so rich.
In all fairness, I have heard some people say that that Naruto doesn't really get good until the final Sasuke arc.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Naruto's first arc's pretty good.
I like Naruto. I like
that arc.
I like the whole of Naruto. I'll be honest.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'd say after
What's
Pain
our
it gets-
what's our weaknesses with
With Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer? Like,
I feel like
they kind of forget the big bad guy.
Yeah.
yes, I was about to make that point. He was introduced
Anime
so
Michael
well.
Jackson.
Kind of gets.
Yeah.
I think you kind of get some elements with him,
Yeah.
but I think they're building him up. It was built up for later on anyway,
Yeah.
and plus,
So he's basically Michael Jackson, but only slightly more evil.
It's nice.
Yeah,
It's,
also-
Suck it, MJ fans.
Actually, we don't really get much aside from the main characters. Like
Well,
we don't learn much. We learn about the captains like very late in.
Well, it's nice to give. I think like introducing the main villain early on gives the overall show structure. We know we're building to something.
Yeah.
But we're still learning the
Yeah,
infrastructure.
but
around
at
the
the same time, you need to understand that this is based on like a Shonen Jump manga, and you can tell it's going to be a very long manga.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not like, again, it's kind of interesting to think that all was the introduction of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm in that case, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens next.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's also like so many shonen introduction arcs don't have moments like that. They just are the setup,
Yeah.
and Demon Slayer breaks that tradition. So we'll move on to my wild card, which we haven't talked about all year, Carole and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hello.
So I think it's better to get our thoughts out like we would a normal anime. So Reese, what did you think of Carole and Tuesday?
Well, I've only ever seen the first half because I haven't been able to go back and see the second half yet.
Really?
Oh, shit, have you?
Yeah.
Second half's good.
We might be about to ruin it for you.
Yeah.
That's fine. You go ahead.
Okay.
Um,
I binge watched it in like a few days. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was absolutely amazing.
Oh God!
Sorry.
Red nearly go ahead then. I thought we were gonna have someone puke on camera.
Just
Keep the
just
red
says
Yeah,
The
I thought,
Exorcist.
yeah, just for a second, bad opinion.
And Carl would buy that anyway. Yeah, no.
No, Calvin before just sticking right up off the floor.
I'll put it on his laptop. Anyway, sorry, like getting away from this now.
Oven.
Stop it! I thought it was really good. I don't think it was like insurmountable. I think there were parts where it kind of dropped the ball or the pacing was a bit there, but I still really enjoyed it.
Also, some of the political commentary is a bit on the nose.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. But I also think it was done very well. I mean, it's interesting to see all the different homages to different musicians. Like the non-binary character is basically a crossover of David Bowie and Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. I love how like every episode is named after a song that has something to do with the episode.
Yeah, our friend Pup, who's was watching it with us, has made a whole playlist of the songs that the episodes are named after.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
So, what I found interesting though is also you got Gus's friend is basically the Aretha Franklin, not Aretha Franklin, more Mariah Carey, I think actually.
Or Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, yeah, that sort of character. You've got the you've got all sorts of characters. One of the ones characters that really surprised me was Erdogan. Actually, Erdogan.
Yeah, he was surprisingly like.
Yeah,
not
I thought
well
at the
known.
beginning. I would hate Erdogan. Then when he got to the end, you just like
He's
alright,
He's
actually.
relatable.
He's really cool.
I'll say the one thing about this show I found interesting was it's kind of got the wrong title. It should be Carole, Tuesday, and Angela.
Yeah.
Angela is essentially the third main character.
Yeah, she is. We were kind of having a chat about this.
Yeah,
beforehand.
as I said, she should not be up for best antagonist because she's not an antagonist. It's like putting Seto Kaiba up for best antagonist.
Even
She's
though
a
it'd be more
rival.
accurate.
There's a
As the music producer, surely.
Oh yes,
If,
I know.
if anything, she's a Vegeta character.
Oh, you mean Tao?
Yeah, Tao again is another character where you think you're not going to like him.
Tao's
that
an
much.
interesting one.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the whole reveal with them two at the end was dumb.
He doesn't.
It didn't fit.
I thought it was alright.
It's
I
a
thought it
nice.
was alright.
It's a nice reveal, but it's more. Well, what does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where are we
Like
going
what?
with
What? Okay, yeah, you proved that, but what is? I mean, I'm going to be a bit coy on this one.
that? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but,
we won't spoil it.
No,
for you.
honestly, you spoil ahead.
Well, basically, the big reveal is that Angela and him are genetic creations.
What wasn't that implied in season 1 though? That Angela was.
Yeah, it was implied,
Oh, yeah.
but it wasn't more implied. Tao's actually her half brother from this experiment, which.
Which just seems like a weird inclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Especially since they were, I thought,
Yeah,
oh
it's
Jesus, for a while
yeah,
they were
it's
going for
weird.
romantic chemistry between
Yeah,
those two.
yeah,
What
yeah.
yeah,
Oh no, it's into Star Wars. Abort! Abort!
it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird though because like at the beginning you could sort of tell they don't really care for each other. Like Tao just sort of wanted to make Tao's just sort of like want to make her popular. She just wants to sing. Eventually, you kind of think they actually kind of need each other.
I do like the fact they turned the Mars Has Got Talent show into essentially a tournament arc.
Yeah,
that was
very
nice.
cool.
That was nice.
I will say as well, if you look at it in a particular way, this could be seen as a commentary into the music industry.
No, it definitely
Yeah,
is.
exactly. Because like, what do you have? You have AI focusing more on what's popular than what's creative. People trying to be unique so they can stand out. Some actively saying they want to be popular. Things like you don't have complete creative control, making you sound a lot like everyone else. And when the music industry thinks for a second that you're not marketable anymore, they dump you.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Shinichiro Watanabe, you can really tell from this show. I mean, he didn't. This show kind of solidified it, but he loves music. You can tell that from all his series. He puts so much effort into the music that goes into every single thing he produces. But this show, you can really tell. Not only does he love that, he hates the industry.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. I think that was he doesn't speak very. The show is not very. I mean, it is interesting. You had the Band-Aid tribute at the end.
Feed the world.
Which I think that was fair. I think that was a good way to end the series. Although it does feel a bit, because I was kind of going with Tuesday's mother. I was like, oh, she's Hillary Clinton, and it turns out no, she's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except she's more. Except she's not, because she's been deceived by someone else. Like, you need to pick a motivation with her.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like it's a bit of commentary during that as well. Like it's not one individual. It's not one individual person. Someone else can corrupt the mind of someone and just. Yeah.
Oh, it's more people. I think the show wasn't critical enough about the fact she was willing to go along with this.
Yeah. I want to bring up as well one of the most important bits of the show, and that's the music. The music in the show is fucking amazing.
You got so many good songs from The Loneliest Girl, Mother,
Mermaid Sisters.
The Mermaid Sisters, which I was the first one of the four of us, so I thought I've got to keep this secret from the four of them.
Yeah, you just said look out for the Mermaid Sisters. I was just like, okay. He never said what it was, and it was just as glorious as I imagined.
Because that was the experience I had.
I liked, again, as I said to them before, these are people who made it through the audition.
Yeah.
God knows what everyone else is like.
Oh god, this is that's gonna be so weird. I do like the woman who was essentially the Simon Cowell figure on the show.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they're replicating all of these, if they're replicating like as much about the music industry as they can, of course they're going to take the piss out of like prominent figures in TV shows.
I love the fact who are they going to get for the? Of course, they're doing Axl Rose.
Yeah. Something else I actually like. I don't know. Weirdly enough, even some of the songs I wouldn't normally like, I did really like Angela's songs, for example. Those are the kind of songs normally I really don't like. I can move mountains in my head for days.
The only one of the songs I didn't really like is, ironically, the one that Erdogan and Angela do together.
That one's alright.
That's alright, but it's not great, if I'm honest. That's the only one I was like, I'm not into this.
Yeah, I would say.
Also, I did have to say, Watanabe, you do realise live shows don't have those sound effects. You can't actually. She couldn't sing.
It's the future.
And on Mars.
Anything.
Martian technology.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was interesting that it's now twice that Watanabe's gone for the idea of humans colonising Mars because Earth is almost uninhabitable. Although
they're not set in the same universe, are they?
I don't know. No.
Oh my god, shared universe.
No, I think
shared universe. I think
kind of in this one it's a bit more like people are abandoning Earth for Mars.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing though. I believe it more would be in the universe of Iron Blooded Orphans than I would be in Cowboy Bebop. The universe is Mars and Earth are way more fucked up in that show.
Yeah, I do actually like as well, like the whole idea of what kind of artist everyone represents.
And also, it is interesting that they go with that idea of Angela being replaced by an AI, because we are seeing that now with things like Peter Cushing's performance in Rogue One and
Hatsune Miku.
In fact, it's interesting because Robin Williams actually put in his contract.
Speaking of, we've got a Hatsune Miku thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Robin Williams actually put in his contract, Disney's not allowed to use any recordings of my voice until 25 years after my
Yeah,
death.
how the fuck did they get permission from like Peter Cushing's family or?
They didn't have to. That's the point. Now the stars are now putting in a contract.
That's
You can't
really
do that.
that's really horrible.
Yeah.
You don't have to do. The point is the stars are now putting on their contract. You can't do that. So
Yeah.
it's. I think that's commentary on something that they're not going to be allowed to do anymore.
Yeah,
because
along
everyone's
with sort of the thing that now, like near the end, where they say, "Oh, we're going to start restricting what you can make in music after." Crap, I can't remember his name. The rapper.
I think
But after he made a song, so trying to say, "Don't be a dick. Don't like kick out all the Earth refugees." And she's just like, "Okay, we're going to restrict. We're going to restrict what music can be made now, which of course will completely destroy Carole and Tuesday."
I mean, that doesn't remind you of any Article 17. Cover.
Yeah, it's just sort of like it's commentary. You can sort of see it as a commentary of that. It's sort of like creative freedom and making songs about what you want.
So
Well,
here's
I suppose likening it to something that happened in gaming. If don't you remember the Hearthstone pro that won the tournaments
and Blizzard have now doubled down.
for talking about Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And Blizzard have,
Blitzchung.
Yeah.
that's it. Can we talk about weaknesses with Carole and Tuesday? What do we think?
I do feel like some plot bits do kind of come out of nowhere at times.
Yeah.
Like the bit when Carole sees her father, that comes kind of out of nowhere.
And doesn't lead anywhere really.
No, not really.
I think that should be one of the most emotional moments of that show.
Yeah. And when but at the same time, when you look at dick bits like that, you can kind of see it as Carole and Tuesday getting inspiration for the songs, because if you notice, almost all the songs are about things that are either happening or have happened to them.
Also, what's his face who's sort of like the co-manager with Gus? Roddy, that's it.
The kid.
Yeah, he doesn't really contribute as much to the show.
He does contribute bits. Like, he does help Carole and Tuesday to make a name for themselves.
I would have. I did think for one moment they were going to partner him up with Tuesday at one point, and they never did that. I was kind of like, okay, whatever.
Well, I'm kind of glad they didn't.
Yeah, no, I never said that was a wise idea. It just seems a bit weird kind of hinting at that, and then
I'll be honest. At the end, I was kind of expecting Carole and Tuesday to get together.
Well, that's what Pup said. Pup said that
either they will. My guess either they. I think they should. I have a feeling that they at the series they will. I do like his other cop tease. Yeah. At the end, just like it will be continued in your mind. Just like fuck you.
That was.
In all fairness, I do not want a season 2 to this. I think it ended perfectly. It does not need a second season.
It's fine. Let's move on to Reese's first wild card.
Yes.
Gundam the Origin.
Now, Reese.
40 years of history. They brought it back and it was amazing.
Reese,
Yes.
I'm gonna put corking you for just a second because the thing I want to talk about most is the fact if for these two it was their first big boy Gundam series. So, I want to get their very initial brief thoughts. What was it like finally getting into Gundam?
Weird. I thought, because I was watching this, and I thought that they'd actually just rehashed an anime from the 70s and, digitally upgraded it. Which I thought was fab, because the animation style fit exactly what I thought Gundam was like or should have been. And story-wise and character-wise, it felt right.
Elliot?
I'd like to know, this isn't quite my first big boy Gundam. I have seen some of 00.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say
However, I will say it was decent. I thought it was I thought it was good. I will admit there were some problems I have with it, but I think that's mostly because I haven't seen the original Gundam, so I don't have full context.
Now, Reese.
I'm going to watch it. Don't worry. I'm going to watch it.
Good.
Now, Reese, I'm removing the cork. You gush away.
Oh, Chari's best boy and best villain. His manipulations that we see in this show that carry on to the original 1979 series. So good.
I will say one small problem I do have with Char. Don't get me wrong, I think he's a great character. I think he's a great villain. He should have been up for best antagonist. But one problem with it is, and I think this might be explained in the first one, but it kind of goes to villain pretty there's not much development to that because his mother dies and all of a sudden he's an asshole.
Yeah, but no, because he's aware of all the situations.
Yeah,
that led to his mum and his dad being killed.
Yeah, and he knows what led to it.
Yeah,
He knows how, and this is going and He's got a very similar arc to another character we could talk about, Thorfinn. I think his arc is very similar to Thorfinn, whereas Thorfinn wants to get straight to the point, Char wants to play the long game.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing.
Yeah, I feel like as well.
Yeah, and Char takes on the entire family.
I feel like at times as well it should have been a bit longer because at times I feel like it goes by a bit too quickly.
Well,
you see Char in the academy, and a couple episodes later he's a lieutenant. You just think, do we not see any progression with this?
Yeah, because it's also based on the manga as well.
Well, I think for the nature of that, and I'm going to draw some comparisons between that and JoJo Part 1, because if you watch if you watch JoJo Part 1 in the film version, which kind of abridges the series, you don't get as much of the length of the progression, which I think is what happened with Gundam Origin, because it's shortened from the OVAs. Presumably.
Well, no, actually, it's about the same length as the OVAs. Because I should point out this was repackaged to the OVA, but a lot of people didn't see the OVA, so I'm glad it was repackaged like this.
Yeah.
I think that was a nice thing to do for the 50th anniversary of Gundam.
It's
40th.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the 40th, yes.
Personally, I just feel like it should have. I do like though how we get like some insight to the main character of to the main protagonist of Gundam as well.
Yeah.
Like we learn about how he learns about Gundam and everything, and how we also get like prototypes to the first mobile suits. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did change a few things from the original series. Like in this, they already have the gun tank, which in the original anime was developed with the Gundam at the same time.
Oh,
So that that was retcon later down the line. So I think they wanted to match the retcon.
Yeah. That's
Which is fine. I also think Amaru knew a bit more about Gundam in this one now with the retconned storyline as compared to the original one. I feel like the original one he didn't know as much about Gundam.
Yeah, because in the original he just happened upon it in the situation.
Yeah, whereas in this one he's actively seeking it out.
Yeah, because this is based on Gundam the Origin manga, which is a retelling of the original show in itself.
Okay.
So some things are changed around. Like we didn't see the development of the Zaku 1 in Gundam the Origin.
I mentioned this to a couple of guys. It feels like a documentary series more than anything else. It feels like, especially with the way it ends with the whole, this is what happened to so and so during the 1 year war.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said though, I do feel like most of my problems are probably just because I haven't seen the original Gundam.
And you don't have the context for why. This is kind of like the Fate Zero or the Halo Reach.
Yeah, except I feel like with Fate Zero, you can kind of go into it without much context. Meanwhile, with Gundam the Origin, I feel like you do need a fair bit of context in order to be able to...
This does remind me a lot of Halo Reach, actually, in a lot of ways. Reese, is there any weaknesses you can think of with Gundam the Origin?
Well, the condensed nature, of course.
Yeah.
And some characters like Sailor, we don't see much of her.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that because she seems like she has a big role in the original Gundam. Why do we not get much? Do we not get much of her? Like
because this is focused solely on Char for the most part.
Yeah, but I would like to see like a bit more with her relationship with Char. Like we don't really know how they fully feel to one another. Like if she hates. Like I don't even know if she really hates him or if she really knows what kind of disasters he's doing.
Well, it's brought up in the original series.
It's again they can't go into that detail because this is by definition a prequel. And a prequel's point is it can only end with the beginning of the original source.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's just I don't know.
But
I suppose you and I are looking at it in the context of just that.
Yeah.
Whereas the wider context provides greater.
I think my other issue with it is basically, I kind of thought like it would. I thought the first two OVAs were the first two OPs were crap. And then the third one is brilliant.
I thought the first two OPs were alright.
The third one is
the third one's amazing.
The tribute to 40 years of Gundam that was necessary. Like
second OP suffers second Ancient Magus Bride OP.
I think the first one does a little bit, but not quite as bad.
Okay.
Not as bad.
Let's take a look at the next one.
Well,
so
I just wanted to say I did really enjoy it. I didn't finish it. I got
I will. As I said, it has made me really want to go back to the original Gundam. I do mostly blame myself.
And it's good because it also sets up stuff from like Unicorn and Zeta.
Yeah, they do actually. I agree. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
But let's talk on the next one, which is Astra Lost in Space, our best of summer.
And one that you two really loved.
Yeah, this is the one time me and Reese teamed up.
Yeah, it's basically anime Star Trek Voyager.
I just loved this one. This one was so awesome. I mean, I was even mentioning that I was skipping. I was considering skipping Commander Nights at Liverpool just so that I could
Watch us.
I will admit, as I said, I do still prefer Doctor Stone.
I prefer Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In all fairness, I love Vinland Saga now.
In retrospect, I hadn't been. I obviously wasn't watching very consistently during this season. But like I think having watched all of Astra, I did think it was absolutely phenomenal. But then like in a similar time, I wouldn't have like had the same context for Vinland Saga. So I think Astra was definitely the right choice for this time.
Yeah.
But I think about Astra for me is Astra was a real surprise. None of us were expecting it to be that good.
No.
You look at that poster; it looks so generic.
Yeah.
And yet it was it kind of felt like it really felt like a sort of sci-fi that really contemplates the nature of space travel and sort of the beauty and the danger of space travel, which I think a lot of science fiction doesn't do that much of that anymore.
I will say I haven't read the manga to it, but I am a bit tempted because like it's a 12-episode series, but there's like 6 volumes in the manga.
There's only 5 actually.
Oh.
No, I checked. There's like there's 5. Sorry. There's 5. So I feel like they might have skipped some stuff out.
From what I've heard, they didn't really. No, apparently this is very much the manga.
That's. In all fairness, the first and second episode, first and last episodes were like 40-minute long ones.
Yeah, I like double. I do like it. I do like the fact they started and ended it on double-length episodes. Because when we got to episode 11 and we had the big reveal about who the traitor was, and all that business, I thought, how are they gonna wrap this whole thing up in like 25 minutes? They're like, oh, well, they're gonna do it in 45.
Yeah.
So, the excellent cast of characters.
The character design was great. I loved the character design. Just the character in
Ares
general.
was adorable.
Ares was amazing.
Yeah.
And you've also got all those amazing moments of like the crew coming together. It's just such lovely moments like that.
It also has a Star Wars moment where someone loses their hand.
True.
Yeah.
It was unavoidable. It was his destiny.
A criticism I have of the structure is that it was kind of like toward the end it was like twist.
That's my complaint exactly. Like if it was like the twists came about too quickly, like before you're able to comprehend, like they were all good twists.
Yeah, no,
and they all
absolutely.
made sense.
Yeah.
But it just feels like I just feel like we should slowly learn more and more about them. Like if the show was spread out a bit more throughout the show, rather than like having it so where.
How many times have you done that this podcast?
But
7.
I
And like we like before you can fully comprehend one, another one comes up.
I agree with that, but I do think that to push those twists back earlier would have undermined the episodic nature, which made it really quite enjoyable.
Sometimes
and
I hate to admit, I do think a couple of those twists aren't fully necessary. Like the twist that they're not from Earth, they're from Astra. I just think like, does that really do much to the story? Like it's mostly just a twist for the woman who was from Earth. It's not much of a twist for the story as a whole.
I will say also, interesting factor is, you're the only one of the 4 of us that didn't watch it in dub.
No, I watched it in the sub.
I've watched it in
How was
sub.
it?
I've watched it in sub and dub.
Yes.
Ren watched it dub. You
I
watched it
dub.
dub. I will say the dub is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The sub is really. I think the sub is slightly better cast, but
What was the thing I felt didn't because
you didn't like the Russian.
that was the
accent.
Russian accent was dreadful in the dub.
But again,
I am Russian lady. Hello.
do you know what's worse? It's not that far off.
Is it? Yeah, I know that's the thing.
Yeah, okay.
But
It's like the German accent in Fruits Basket. It just doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's
I'll be
cute.
honest.
It's not cute.
No, it's not. I'll admit. I stopped watching it, Fruits Basket in dub and went to sub because I couldn't stand some of the voices.
Literally, yeah.
Happy New Year.
Okay.
I really hope none of our German friends watch this.
It's. I mean, Helsing you can accept because like there's just a sheer volume.
Although
of
that
German
Irish
characters.
accent is not forgivable.
Yeah, okay, no, the Irish accent.
Yeah.
They do it better in Helsing Bridge. Anyway, sorry, back to Austria.
But the thing about Astra for
Did
me.
you say it back to Austria?
we can go to Austria.
No, we're about to make a really bad joke. Stop it immediately.
Austria lost in space.
Here's the thing, though. The thing about Astra for me is I thought there's a few things I love about shows. I love good cast, good characters, a very well contained story arc that has a beginning, middle, and end, and a great setting. Astra has all 3 of them in spades. And you got the twist wrong, actually. You guessed initially it was going to be time travel.
Yeah, I thought it was a weird, like, multi-universe kind of thing.
And I thought, he's nearly... And in my head I was kind of going, he's nearly there, but he hasn't quite got it. Any other weaknesses we can think of with Astra?
Some of the twists, just to go back to some of the twists, like, didn't really add up too much. Like, some twists, are sort of built up as the story goes on. Like, with the parents not fully caring about the kids, you sort of learn why.
And
meanwhile, then you see Charles. Apparently, he's a prince.
Charles,
that's it.
Yeah.
You just think...
Charles wants to be prince. The Queen won't die.
Yeah, but yeah, Charles. Then you get Charles being royalty and being a prince, and you just think...
Well, he's not a prince, he's a clone of the king.
Yeah, but you just think, okay.
Oh my god, it's the island. Have you seen the island?
Yes.
Yeah, Michael Bay.
I haven't.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's a
Sorry,
Michael Bay
I just
film?
made the
Don't
connection.
know.
It's actually a decent film.
The thing is, though, with
yeah.
Charles's reveals and all of his backstory, I think that will elevate him to be my favourite character in the
Yeah,
show.
like it is good, but the twist sort of but like I would have been fine if it was just like, oh, he's the twist is that he's the traitor, but they brought in two twists in one, and you just think,
I do find it adorable though that Carter asked him at the end if he can marry Ares because he's technically genetically Ares' fault.
I will say Canada and Ares best ship.
I thought, oh god, they're not going to partner them up at the end. They're not going to partner them up. They partnered them up at the end.
Yes, they gave us what we want for once. Now for me and Raphtalia, and we'll be happy.
I've got a good point and a bad point about one of the characters. The asexuality I liked.
Intersex.
Sorry,
Intersex.
the intersex character.
Yeah.
I liked that point. The reason for the intersex character was dumb.
No,
Yeah.
I liked the fact that he had a dumb reason for him.
Why?
Because it meant that this was just another stab at Luca. This was another stab at him. He hadn't chosen this. This was forced upon him.
Okay, but
but at the same time, I think he's gone through enough. He's a clone and he doesn't realise, and he's been trapped in space. I don't think you really need someone to say, oh, he has a dick and a vagina.
No, but
No, he has a dick and boobs.
The motivation was for his dad, who was like, and like the other character, because he was just like, I want the perfect. What was it, like the perfect being?
He wanted to be the perfect being of transcended sexuality.
Which I think was kind of weird, because then the other character's response to that was
But
like,
that's
that's
like-
super weird.
It's like, but that's the point. It's like he's turned a human being into his work of art. That's how despicable he's become.
You don't. Again, they create. They created clones so that they can eventually take over their bodies. Do you not think that's despicable enough?
Yeah.
Also, here's something I'm a bit confused about, and it's not nothing major, but like they're clones. This is the first time I think clones have really been created. They say, "Oh, we're gonna get freedom." Do you not think that people will want to experiment on them, see how they were created?
The thing is, though, I think they did a line where they said if they did do that, they'd be technically breaking the law because you're not allowed to work on clone research. So if you are doing clone research, if you do, I think they kind of explained it in the show why they weren't experimented on in the film.
Oh,
Also, it'd be really bad publicity if you then started experimenting on them.
Yeah.
Also, especially considering one of them's now a famous book author.
Oh yeah.
I think we've done enough on Astra. Let's go on to Ren's wildcard, Vinland Saga.
Yes.
Now we're talking.
Ren, why did... Because by the end, I think Vinland Saga was just something you adored.
Yeah, I nominated it for my wild card without having watched like the second half of the series, and I watched the second half of the series. You watched the last few episodes with me. I was shouting at the screen. I was like, how the fuck can they do this? How is this going to end? Why would they do this?
Yeah,
Why isn't season 2 happening now?
Yeah, I just remember watching the end. I was just and the entire time I just had my face like
literally, just incredible.
Just oh my god! Like the first half was decent. I thought it was decent. The second half brought it into legendary status.
The part, and one of the interesting things is that it's not as simple as the action, and like it's not. Although it's a saga in nature, like it's this Viking story, and it's this epic tale.
What I kind of like is sorry,
Can I just finish my point? Sorry. When I'm not sure. I think it's Askalad's party is they invade this village.
Yeah, they invade
and they slaughter
villages.
the people.
Yeah.
But the framing and the filming of those scenes, because you have it from the outside perspective of this woman who's escaped the village, and the cinematography for that, I was just like, I'm watching a show about Vikings, and I'm getting like.
Here's my thought on the pillaging of these places. I think it's a bit like the slaughter when like all the killings and slaughtering in Berserk. They don't romanticize it, or they don't say, "Oh, this is terrible." They just portray it as a part of the world, the part of life at that time.
Yeah. Whereas,
which I feel like, this is exactly what it needs.
And it's interesting to use that for just an arc for a one-off character.
Yeah.
One of the things I found interesting with Vinland Saga, and I think it's, one of the things is, if it was a live-action show, it would probably be nominated for Emmys.
Oh, yeah.
Right now. Because I like it more than Vikings. I think I like it more than Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But,
I would agree.
I'd definitely say this is like the Game of Thrones of anime. I know that's been brought about a lot with there's like Attack on Titan and whatnot. But I will say, considering all the drama and everything, this is a Game of Thrones of anime.
It's interesting that you go into that show and you think it's Thorfinn's story. It's actually a story of 3 characters. It's Thorfinn.
Thorfinn.
It's Thorfinn. It's Askeladd, and it's Canute.
Yeah.
Oh,
and all 3 of those stories just slowly mesh together more and more and more.
And the thing is, we don't even know if the big revelation at the end of the show is accurate. We don't know if Askeladd ever really was the true heir to Britain.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing. Yeah, that's sort of the thing as well. All these characters are great. Like you get like their motivation. Like some of their motivations are clear, others really aren't.
Yeah.
Like with Askeladd, he's an incredibly charismatic. He's an incredibly charismatic person. He's someone who I would happily follow into war. But at the same time, you know, like barely anything about him.
And
He's someone who you can tell has a dark secret past that he doesn't want to reveal. And even when we learn about it, we don't feel like we get the full story.
I think the best moment for Askeladd just came from the king was talking shit and Askeladd was trying to one up him, and then Askeladd was just like, "You fucking serious?"
I just like the bit of Askeladd's turning at the end. Like it's something you were not expecting,
not at all.
but you could totally see happening.
Yeah.
Do you got okay? What are the weaknesses of Vinland Saga then? Oh, it's.
I don't know really.
I don't think there are any.
It's a
there's
bit.
probably maybe
I think for one thing.
I think probably.
I think Thorfinn is a character that really needed a little bit more development.
At the same time, though, it's kind of what I think that's kind of the character that Thorfinn's meant to be.
Yeah.
He's someone. He's some.
Revenge has consumed him.
I say, he's the anime version of Kratos. He's someone who's been consumed by revenge, and at the end, he doesn't get it.
And that's
like, I don't see this as like a lot of people would see this as an action adventure anime. I see it as a tragedy.
Yeah.
Because Thorfinn's gone the exact opposite direction that Thor's wanting him to go. And in the end, he doesn't get what he wants.
It's not shonen. It's not shonen. It does
I-
not follow that.
Yeah, because one thing I saw online is that people were saying that Thorfinn may have PTSD.
Yeah, no, I can totally see that.
And like, it makes you think, what's going to happen after this?
What?
And end of the prologue!
Yeah.
This is the fucking prologue!
Oh.
Yeah, just watching how it turns out to be like One Piece length.
Oh, please.
So who?
Like, the way I see it, I think this the prologue is going to be like the Golden Age arc.
Yeah.
I must be honest though as well. It's. Do you know, it has the weakness I have with prestige television, whereas I feel like it's trying too hard at some points.
I feel like there's some like there are a lot of parts of it I remember, but I forget like quite a bit of it, quite a fair bit of it almost immediately.
Like,
after
I don't think the stuff about the one-off characters is gonna really stick with you.
No.
But then I don't think there's...
It's not meant to, but I'm just saying.
There's also not many one-off characters. The least important characters, like the 2 who are part of Askeladd's party, the guy who eats the mushrooms.
Yeah.
There's Canute's.
There's a priest who drinks wine constantly.
Yeah.
There's the family that tries to take in Thorfinn.
But then
there's the girl who robs the ring from town, thinks that she's brought the hell to her hometown.
But what I think that does is that frames everything that happens for the central characters. Like, you know, all of that's just kind of.
I think it's more a thing about me than it is about the show, if you know what I mean.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
I'm willing to admit that on that one.
There's definitely some criticisms that I'm overlooking.
Okay, but before we move on to criticisms, I think we need to get the last one out of the way. Let's get out Stars Align, which was our best of all.
It was.
I only watched 5 episodes, but I'm enjoying it.
It was really good.
I hated the ending.
Yeah, especially considering, like...
Oh, really?
Here's why.
It's a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger! And there's no guarantee of a second season, and it's an original work, so you don't know.
Yeah.
Especially considering the what the fuck ending we got.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I'm just gonna spoil it now, because
Go for it.
fuck you. Yeah. It basically ends with... which one was it? Mika or Tom? Oh, what was it, Mika or...
I think it's Mika who's...
Which one's Mika?
Yeah,
the black hair. Who's,
the one who wears a cap.
Yeah.
It basically ends with him about to murder his father.
Yo, what?
Yeah, he literally...
Stabby knife.
Yeah,
Whoa!
it ends with the one with glasses, like having his mother tell him that him and his father, her and his father are getting divorced.
Yeah.
And she's happy about it. Do you know? The reason why is because that now she doesn't have to live with him anymore.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then it's just cuts back and forth to this kid buying a kitchen knife and going to his father's place to murder him.
Whoa!
It cuts off there.
This is a sports anime, dude.
What the fuck?
That's
Give us
crazy.
more.
Yeah.
well, originally it was meant to be longer. I mean, it was meant to be this 24 episode series.
Why did it get shortened then?
They just said at the last minute, "Oh yeah, no, we have no intention of doing a 24 episode."
Well, maybe they have the intention to do 2
And they just said, "No, you." And they told, they said, "We're halfway through.
Yeah.
Just,
We can't change anything now."
we can't end there. We can't end. You can't just end it there.
And they
End
said
it
no.
there.
And they basically said, "No, you got to end it there."
Maybe they'll kind of get.
Because there's so much more growth to give them.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, from what it sounds like, I hope they get a.
Yeah,
fucking
but from
season
what
3.
we've gotten at least, it's been brilliant. Like, it's been the sports anime of the year.
Here's the thing that bothers me as well about Stars Align. It's like, you could have had 1 or 2 of them having shit parents who...
And yeah, all of them do. Most of them do.
Like, seriously...
Some of them do have a good family relationship though.
Yeah,
Like that one with the cute little sister who goes to the basketball game and gets exhausted in school.
Again, great for LGBT representation with one of the casts.
Yeah, with one of them being transsexual. That was really cool.
He's not trans. He's questioning.
Yeah, he's sort of not fully sure on what he is, and then he gets parents shitting on him for that.
Well, the guy who's adopted has like loving parents, but it's more of his issue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more. I think it's more he wants to know who his mother is,
Right,
rather than.
It's very much Izzy from Digimon.
Yeah.
In a sense, it's kind
Is
of.
he from Digimon?
Is he?
Is he? I don't know. Is he from Digimon?
He may be from Digimon.
Yeah.
His partner maybe sent him on.
How did you hurt yourself?
You elbowed me.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Ren's too hench.
I was going to say, my abs prevented you from damaging me.
That's a big weakness for me, the fact it did end on a cliffhanger. There was no need for it to end on that cliffhanger. There's no guarantee of that sequel. I think there's too much of... I think, that being said, the sports animation is excellent part of it.
Yeah, it is really good. I do like how like they're slowly progressing better and better to the point where they actually nearly win against the winner, like national winners. I think.
What about the and of course the ED is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely
like happy sports, depressing parents, Korea.
But that's one of the really good things about it. It fits the show so well.
Not to mention, it has one of the best girls.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I love her.
She is amazing. Like how she's so cynical and actually becomes like really supportive for them.
I think it's kind of like probably not a great comparison for the content of the shows, but BoJack Horseman. BoJack Horseman has like really amazingly funny bits, like a kind of uplifting message, and then really depressing, which this show does in a sports anime package.
It's kind of like a mixture between happy optimism versus harsh reality.
Yeah, and it fits because they're kids, and that fits the animation style because
Yeah.
it's like, although it's
Yeah, they
fluid
have
and
this
very
is
impressive.
another one with really good character design as
Do you,
well.
okay, do you, especially Reese on this one, do you think we made the wrong decision and we should have picked either Ascendance or Yoma-kun for this with the fall?
Well, during the time of recording, I'd only seen 6 episodes of Stars Align, which is why I picked Iruma-kun during that recording. But what it comes down to for me is what anime would I like to watch again?
Yeah.
And Stars Align, you see it once, it ends on a depressing note.
Yeah.
Whereas Iruma-kun, it keeps going with all the last,
Yeah, and you
like
can
the Clara.
And I'm still really enjoying it now.
Yeah, I'm still loving
Is it still going?
Iruma-kun.
Is it?
It's
Oh,
still
okay.
going.
Yeah, it's going.
Fair enough.
They're going for another
it's
few
like
more episodes.
Yeah, it's like 24 episodes or something.
Yeah.
But here's the thing for me about Stars Align. It is like it's almost piling on the melodrama a bit too much. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Run with the Wind.
Yeah, that was quite a good show.
I know it's
actually.
another sports anime with
Yeah.
kind of.
But I think like Run with the Wind was a bit more focused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was more
It was
focused.
focused on the sport.
It's focused.
Yeah, yeah.
It's focused on the sport and like the progression rather than like adding in all this other stuff,
Shall we-
which is still good.
Yeah.
I would like to know.
Okay, so these
Okay,
are-
I also like to know quickly. Doesn't matter what order we put these things in. Doesn't matter what wins, what comes last. All these shows are amazing. They are all some of the best that the year has brought about, and we
Yeah.
all highly recommend you watch all of these.
yeah, no, these were all fantastic shows.
Mhm,
So
definitely.
let's. So I want to talk sub v dubs first before we do anything else. I was the only one who watched all of these. So there was no dub for Demon Slayer yet. Hang on, we get onto. I don't think. Actually, no, I think there is a dub for Demon Slayer, but I couldn't find
There
it.
probably
anywhere.
will be by now.
Probably
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
I
probably.
couldn't find it, so I don't know. Maybe Demon Slayer is an excellent dub. Out of all these, Carole Tuesday for me has the best dub.
Yeah.
Does it?
But
Yeah.
that's because it suits the music as well.
Yeah, but again, because they don't. The you get the same singers no matter which version you're listening to.
I watched it all in sub. I'll be honest.
I think out of all these, the one with the weakest dub for me was actually Stars Align. Stars Align is a little bit miscast. Also, another thing about Stars Align, how did I miss the fucking Kingdom Hearts reference?
Yeah, how
yeah,
did
that I
we?
brought
Wait,
up.
what? Where was that?
There were two characters named Sora and
Riku, who
Riku.
were
What?
part of
Oh,
the
They
Kingdom
were introduced in episode 10.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, so it took me, a non-Kingdom Hearts fan, to bring it up to the group.
Oh, that was so annoying. Okay.
In all fairness, like until I started watching it again, I was only like on episode 9, so I didn't know.
So,
this.
okay, guys, I think I know what the answer's going to be here, but what do you guys think was your favourite OP out of all the bunch of these?
Promised Neverland.
You going Promised Neverland?
Let me look at them. Oh.
Well, I'll go Sheild Hero.
Really? Not Gundam
Really?
the Origin 3?
I was expecting with you either Gundam the Origin or Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that
just going
sounds
back
good.
there and listen to Shield Hero's first OP.
So you're going for Shield Hero's first
Yeah.
OP?
Yeah.
Wait, do you
I-
prefer LP 1 or 2?
One.
Yeah,
I
one's a better
I
one.
prefer OP2, but my best.
Just fall in love.
Yeah.
I actually prefer OP2 as well, if I'm honest.
I prefer OP1.
My best one is Mob Psycho 100, definitely.
Mine is Mob Psycho 100. The weakest one, because I don't want to say worst, because none of these are terrible. Actually, well, I will say worst for my case, because I'm gonna say Gundam the Origin 2. I think that one's really not that great.
Yeah.
I was pressing the skip so much with that one. What about you, Elliot? Is there any ones there that you thought that wasn't that very good?
I'm actually gonna agree with you. I'm gonna say Gundam the Origins 2. At first I was thinking Stars Align, but then I was just like, oh yeah, Gundam didn't have 2
What about
great
you,
OPs
Reese?
until 3.
Was there a weak one in this bunch, do you think?
Yeah, I'll probably go Gundam OP2.
Yeah, that's not very good. What about you?
That's the one I'm on currently, and sorry.
Yeah.
It's not.
Sorry.
So that's the one we've actually agreed on.
Yeah.
So this is one for
No, it's okay, Ren. What was you? We'll put on OP3 after.
Okay.
What about the ED for what about the EDs? Which one do you think had the best ED?
Well,
Rise of the Shield Hero.
Stars Align.
You're going Rise of Shield Hero. You're going
I'm
Stars
going
Align.
Shield Hero.
I'm going to go Stars Align.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Oh, which ED would you say?
ED2.
Yeah, same ED2.
I would have said ED2 out of the two of them. Yeah, but which one do we think? I'm surprised no one went with Demon Slayer for this one. I thought you might go with Demon Slayer just for episode 19.
Episode 19's brilliant, but I think if we're talking about overall EDs, probably.
Did Vinland Saga have a good idea? I can't remember.
They had a couple of decent ones.
Yeah.
They had a decent one by Amir, and the second one was quite good.
It was just overshadowed by the OPs.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
worst ED, the second one for Vinland Saga.
You really didn't like that one at all.
I
did you?
wasn't a big fan of that at all. No.
I remember it.
I'm gonna say all the Gundam the Origin ones because they were very forgettable.
I don't think I actually listened to the
I
Gundam
like
the
the
Origins
first
ones.
ED.
Yeah, the first one was good.
First one's
but-
alright, but then after that they are quite
Yeah,
forgettable.
I don't think I
Yeah.
listened to any of them. I'll be honest.
What about you, Reese?
Yeah, I'll probably go with some of the Gundam ones.
Okay. What do we think about?
But what about you? What about you, man? What would you say is the weakest ED?
Weakest. I honestly, I rarely listen to EDs, to be honest with you.
I think here's a thing that I think we can talk about. Which one of these we think? I think all of these kind of. What do we think had the better story? Which one of these do we think had the really good story structures? I mean, they all kind of had a good one.
Do you mean like just stories in general, like
The
pacing?
beginning, the middle, and the end, and the path we took to that point. I think what's interesting about all of these is not too many of all of them are, despite some of the fact some of them do lead on to sequels and will be leading on to further work. All of them do feel kind of contained in some regard.
It's difficult. It's difficult for me with this one.
Like Gundam's was good because you see the progression of Char
Yeah, Vinland.
and how he became the Red Comet.
Gundam the Origin, I always kind of knew what was going on. Like, so as in it was kind of it led on to the various different things.
I'd probably say either Carole Tuesday or the Promised Neverland.
I
think Vinland Saga had like the better second half story, but I think like really good ending. But I feel like when it comes to start, middle, and end, I think those two beat it.
I think I'm going between Astra and Carole Tuesday in this one. I think Astra has a very good story structure, and I know you guys have your thing about the twists on that one, but I do think it does feel like they planned out that story from start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch out. We'll find out it was a story done by M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
What a twist! I think the worst one for story structure is Stars Align, just because it's preparing for a second half that's not.
Yeah, Stars
yeah.
Align, I would say. It feels like the beginning. It just feels like the beginning.
Which again, it was meant to be. It was meant to be a 24 episode. We should still be watching it right now.
Yeah.
We're not.
Literally, right now we should be watching it.
I'd say.
Boy, that's a lot of blood!
I'd say Promised Neverland actually and Vinland Saga probably are the two for me. Best story structure. I mean, Demon Slayer was good as well.
I think
Less so than the other two.
I think one that I think one of the things I think interestingly about all of these anime is
What would you say has the worst story structure then, Ren?
Astra or
Astra, really?
yeah, because it just like
no, come off it. Astra has a plan and does actually carry it out. It's the problem is you don't quite know if it's going to go that way as you're watching it. It's more when you finally get to the end you realise, yeah, they definitely had a plan. They definitely had this all mapped out. I feel like that.
but I feel like all of the character moments came over the episodic sections, whereas I think like if we'd spaced out the twists again, like I mentioned,
I
before,
feel like cut out a couple of the twists, space it out a little bit, it wouldn't have been
I
quite
think
as
if they
bad.
put them 1 or 2 episodes prior, that way we could still have the character moments and then just have these things happening simultaneously. And I think it just kind of
Okay, what do you guys think is? Which one of these shows would you say was the most fun?
Most fun to watch, oh boy.
Psycho or
Well, with my history of Gundam, it has to be Gundam the Origin.
Yeah, I was about to say yeah. No,
Because
that,
I love watching Char.
yeah.
Like, being able to watch his manipulations like of Garma.
yeah.
Most
Masterful.
fun. Most fun. I gotta say, Demon Slayer. I thought Demon Slayer was
Yeah,
really fun
to
to
be fair.
watch.
Do you know what? I must be honest. If I'm going by pure fun factor, like there was, I'm gonna. I kind of want to say Astra in some regard, but I also kind of want to say Mob Psycho.
I'd say close second for me is Stars Align.
Stars Align.
That was
yeah.
quite fun at times.
Well, it was mainly more depressing.
Well, when it was fun, it was very fun.
For me, I'd
Yeah.
say Mob and Carol.
Which one do you reckon had the? All these shows had comedic moments, but none of these are comedic shows. Which one do you reckon did the best balance of their comedy to their drama? And had the best sort of like not too out of field comedic moments?
Oh, Demon Slayer.
I'd say Stars Align actually.
I say Astra.
I think Astra is quite good actually at that, but I agree actually. I think Astra probably does that quite well.
I think Stars Align needs to strike that balance
I-
because it has the real stark moments against. The
I say Demon Slayer just because it has some really, really funny moments
just
with
send it to in any
Nezuko.
situation.
Like with every character has a
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
has funny moments. Nezuko, Tanjiro,
Absolutely.
Zenbetsu has plenty of them.
Yeah.
Zenetsu, sorry.
I kind of want to talk about music's not a contest because
Yeah, Carole Tuesday,
Carole
obviously.
Tuesday wins for the score and the thing. I'd say the score wise, I think Rise of Sheild Hero is a really good score.
Yeah.
So I think Carole Tuesday wins with score alone.
Yeah.
it has to.
What should you say
and the
has
insert songs as
What
well.
should you say have the weakest then?
The weakest soundtrack overall, I think.
Carole Tuesday.
No, Gundam the Origin. I was going to say Gundam the Origin, but no, that's a really great
No, that's a
orchestra.
really good soundtrack.
That's a really good orchestra. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Of course, Mob Psycho. You can't even question.
Yeah. I'd probably go Stars Align.
yeah, Stars Align really
I'd probably
doesn't.
go Stars Align, yeah.
Stars Align really does not stand out in that department at all.
Yeah.
Because it's just mostly that background noise. For most of it.
Action sequences.
Well,
apart from Mob Psycho.
Action sequences, Demon Slayer, easy.
actually, no. I'd say even if you put Mob Psycho in, I'm going to go for Demon Slayer.
Whoa, not even Vinland Saga.
I like Vinland Sagas, but I think Vinland Saga, a couple of them end too quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Ascalon fight.
But I mean,
was
come
awful at
on.
the end.
The ending to episode 19. How is that not... Just, yeah.
I will say some of the action sequences in Promised Neverland are not great.
There's not much action in that, though.
Yeah.
Most of it's some plain text. It's not meant to be in action.
I think Astra kind of isn't. It's not meant to be an action, but
But
it suffers
Alright.
a little bit.
Alright then.
Well, but yeah,
Okay,
they're not really fighting anything.
Okay, then. I'm
No,
pretty sure...
no, they're not
Okay, I'm
fighting.
pretty obvious. I'm pretty sure it's obvious who wins best animation. It's either Demon Slayer or Mob Psycho. What about what's the worst animated?
Worst animated, probably Astra. For me.
No, I'm gonna say.
Or Rising, actually.
No, Rising, how good?
No,
Rising
it's
had
not-
good animation.
But
Yeah,
overall.
Rising does make a few animation tricks to get the budget down a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
but that's not to say. But I was only in a couple of moments I noticed it. It's not like some of the shows I've
honestly,
watched.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Astra. Honestly.
Yeah, as much as I like Astra, it's not incredible in the animation department. But I think some of the space animation is good. Also, actually, no. Here's one where I think Astra wins: environment design.
Yeah.
Like they do so many amazing varied environments. I will say Carole Tuesday is a close second for me in this one. I think I like the environments in Carole Tuesday.
Yeah.
Strongest cast of characters.
Oh, strong. I gotta go Carole Tuesday. The characters are so fun.
Yeah, in terms of quantity and quality, I think Carole Tuesday for me. Although Astra is a close second.
That's just really good.
Yeah.
For me, probably.
What about you, Reese? Do
Eat-
you think you-
Demon Slayer's really good.
Yeah.
For me, either Demon Slayer or Vinland Saga are close second.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is proving how hard it is because
Yeah.
I hate dogging on any of these shows. I hate missing out.
Okay.
I know.
Best antagonist.
Oh,
Vinland Saga.
Vinland
Wait,
Saga.
yeah.
Vinland Saga.
Guns in the Origin! What the fuck are you all
He's a
on?
protagonist. He's not an antagonist.
He's an antagonist to everyone else.
Yeah, but he's the main character.
Reese-
Can't be
But
antagonist.
Askeladd!
Reese-
Though
Sure!
you say that, but
Hang on, Reese.
but Light's
you-
the main character and he's
Reese-
the antagonist
Reese.
in Death Note.
Reese.
Yeah.
Do you want me to taser him on your behalf for that?
Yes.
No, he's not. No, I don't think he's the antagonist.
No.
And I don't think that Light's
What
the
about-
antagonist. He's the
I think.
he's the focal character.
Can I say I think?
No, he's the antagonist.
Can I say I
in
think
the
the
show.
weakest antagonist is Promised Neverland, just because that the turn at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's about as well as turn.
Sorry.
It's and I hate this because all these shows are great. Actually, no, I'm going to say Carole Tuesday. Carole Tuesday's antagonists are so one note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all fairness, it doesn't really have that many antagonists.
I think I'm more going by the guy who wants to obtain control of Mars by having
What
Tuesday's mum win the election.
What about Rising of the Shield Hero?
No.
No.
No, Rise of Shield. Mine is an amazing
Mine
antagonist.
and the Pope and the King.
They are amazing antagonists.
Yeah.
They don't feel like antagonists so much as like roadblocks, though. To me.
No,
Well, the antagonist is Naofumi.
No,
Yeah.
mine directly
Antagonizes,
antagonises and opposing Naofumi.
Yeah.
My fingers still haven't recovered. They are genuinely
Oh, I'm sorry.
bad.
Okay, then
You
best
won't be able
pro
to put them up my butt tonight, then.
best
Still
protagonist.
do that.
Best protagonist.
Oh,
Right, if we're not having Char for antagonist, he's definitely
Yeah,
the
for
protagonist.
protagonist.
Yeah, okay.
I think my personal favourite in this one is actually Emma from Promised Neverland.
With me, it's
Oh no, Naofumi actually. I think I'm going to Naofumi.
either Naofumi or Carole Tuesday.
I think for the weakest in this one,
Tanjiro is a great
Uh,
character.
Probably Stars Align.
yeah,
No,
Stars Align.
no,
I hate giving this to any of them. Actually.
Maybe Vinland Saga before.
If we count, if we're taking,
Yeah, because he's
he's-
intentionally meant to be quite.
At
weak
the same time, that was kind of what you meant. What
I don't think there is
expected
a
from
weak
him.
one in this bunch. I mean, even the one we haven't said, Kanata's really good, for example.
Kanata's really good. Ares is really good.
I hate this.
Which one? do we think had the best finale, like the best final episode?
In Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Close second with Carole Tuesday.
Are you second guessing Gundam?
Oh, Gundam's so good. It sets up the original series amazingly.
I'm gonna say it's a close call for me between Vinland Saga and Astra.
Yeah, but me, it's close second between. It's very close between Vinland Saga and Carole Tuesday. So simply because the song in Carole Tuesday was amazing.
It was really nice.
What?
I want a soundtrack to that anime.
It's on iTunes.
Right, if you take out the original Gundam
and
series,
Spotify.
Yeah.
then yeah,
Again.
it's not that good.
Okay.
Because it's a major cock tease.
Oh.
But with the original anime, put it
It
in.
makes better.
What
Yeah,
do you
okay.
think? Okay, so I don't want to say week 5, 6. All these shows had excellent
Yeah.
final episodes.
We found episodes.
No,
Probably Stars
Line.
Yeah, Stars
Line.
Start the
Align.
line.
Week
Cock
start.
tease.
Week start.
Best start.
Oh no, week start.
You want to say what the week?
Okay, go for best start
Yeah,
first.
best
actually.
start. Best start.
I'm gonna say Astra.
I'd say Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer does a really good job with building up his plot from the very beginning. It gives you the motive like straight. It gives you the motive for Tanjiro and Nezuko straight away and builds it up very well.
Mr. Ren. Which one would you say?
I think Astra betrays how good the show actually is. It makes me underestimate it from episode 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
it
off.
does a little bit.
But saying that, Gundam, I kind of had no idea what was going
Oh
on.
no! Wait! No! Promised Neverland.
Yeah, no, Promised Neverland is
Wait,
excellent.
are we saying strongest? Or
Strongest.
Strongest.
Oh, so strongest.
Yeah, Promised Neverland strongest.
Well, with the history of Gundam,
You're going for,
Actually.
you're going for Gundam then.
naturally.
Are you going for Gundam or are you?
Yeah, I'm going to Gundam.
See,
Because it sets all the characters up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Rising
Yeah.
of Sheild Hero is a really good first episode. I think.
yeah.
Oh, that's
true.
really good.
Stars
All
Align-
of these have
they've
so
all
good.
got good starts.
They were. Oh.
Well, Vinland Saga's a bit weaker because episode 4 was where it kind of kicks off. Right?
4
Yeah.
or 4?
Hey.
Excellent.
we are dorks. Here's the thing. I really like Astra's first episode. I really like. These all are excellent first episodes. I think if I'm gonna go by a weak first episode, I'm gonna go for Stars Align.
Yeah.
Because think about it. We were not incredibly into it until
Until the last few
until the
minutes.
last few
I'll be
minutes.
honest.
That's all you need.
I'll be honest. I know I'm probably gonna get hate. I'm probably gonna say Mob Psycho.
I think Mob Psycho's
Because
alright.
it was decent, but at the same time, it kind of didn't really connect
I
too
do-
much.
I do like him
Yeah,
really-
it didn't really connect to the rest of the story because it was just mob on a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a slow starter, wasn't it? Season
Yeah.
two?
So
But
yeah.
it has that good moments like him making that a piece of paper with psychic powers for that girl.
But it doesn't really build up too much.
It had him running for
Character
council.
moments. Character moments. I
Yeah,
guess.
there's some decent character moments in it. Like, none of
I
this
say
is kind of proves that none.
Mob as well. It really doesn't get good until the threat comes in.
What
Yeah.
do you- Okay, here's a thing for you. Which one? This is an interesting point, I think. Which one do you think had the best direction in it?
Oh.
Vinland Saga.
Oh.
IMO.
Well, what are we classing as best direction?
That's actually a good point. I think I started that without realising
Yeah.
where I was
What
going.
is
'Cause when-
direction?
Let me break up my.
What is the
my
best
idea-
direction? Left.
I don't know. I think right's pretty
Actually,
good.
no, I've got a good.
Fight me on this.
Oh, confirms Ren is alt-right.
One of the things I think all 9 of these shows have in common is not only excellent background designs and excellent world designs, they have excellent character designs. They all have excellent in that front.
So best character design, should we say?
Should we say best character designs? I think.
Yeah.
I think for that one, I'm gonna go for I think it's a bit unfair to have Gundam.
Yeah, because Gundam it just has the character designs from the original series.
Yeah.
And I also think
Just
the
aged down a bit.
same with Mob Psycho 100. That's
Yeah.
kind of the same deal.
Yeah.
They didn't have to design too many new characters for this one.
Sheild Hero was good because everyone felt distinct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Astra has a similar thing. Everyone looks quite distinct in that
Yeah.
one. The ones who don't look distinct, that's the point of the twist.
Yeah.
I'd say honestly, Carole Tuesday. I think they had really good character designs in that.
But here's something that I also think is interesting. Which one do we think was the most addictive?
Most addictive. Oh boy!
Gundam. I need to know how Char fucks everyone
you're
over.
addicted
Oh,
for
no.
life.
Yes. And you will be too once you start 40
God.
I'd
years.
say
40 years,
honestly
Ren.
for me,
40
honestly,
years.
it's a 3-way tie for me between Demon Slayer, Vinland Saga, and Carole Tuesday.
For me, it's I For me, it's Astra.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say Carole Tuesday, because I always went back to listen to the songs. The songs would always bring me back to listen to them. I listened to them over and over and over again.
I love the fact that that I watched Carole Tuesday before Ren, so I had an excuse to watch it with them again.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't know. Should we go to votes?
I think we need to.
He's being a licky.
Licky dog.
So,
Licky dog.
the way it's going to work is we're going to do 9 points to first place and 1 point to last place.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ben.
So we're going to... well, Reese, you're still the Anime Fights champ until next month. So pick which order...
And I will be again, for the third year in a row.
Bullshit.
Which order are we going in? Who's voting on what?
Let's go... Let's go with Ren.
Fuck.
So who's coming last for you?
God, I hate this. Oh, I hate this.
I've already got all mine down.
Do you know what? Let's go with Elliot first, so Ren has time to think it over.
I'm so sorry. Number 9 is Gundam The Origin.
Bullshit! Get out!
Again, it's because I haven't seen the original Gundam. I blame myself.
Next.
And I blame you too.
Number 8 is Stars Align, just because of that Cop Tease ending. Number 7 is Astra Lost in Space.
Okay.
Because, the twist kind of blew me out of it. I still thought it was great. Those are these that are definitely not... I don't really have many... most of the complaints with the rest of these are just nitpicks, really.
Okay.
Number 6 was Mob Psycho 100 Season 2.
Okay, that's 4 points to Mob.
Number 5 was Rising of the Sheild Hero. Again, one of the best isekais I've ever seen. Number 4, and trust me, if I thought this would be my selection from the beginning of the year, I would call bullshit. Number 4 is The Promised Neverland.
Whoa!
I say that because throughout the first half of the year, it was my number 1, which is kind of funny because number 3 is what was my number 1 for most of the second half of the year, Demon Slayer.
Whoa! Oh my god!
This is really unpredictable.
Yeah.
I told you this would be unpredictable.
Yeah. Number
Normally
2,
it's him that's the unpredictable one.
Yeah.
Number 2, the top 3 honestly was really difficult, especially these top 2. But number 2 was Vinland Saga.
Yeah, I thought.
And number 1 is Carole Tuesday.
Fair enough.
Like, here's the thing. I was, like, a couple days ago, I was just ready to call Vinland Saga my anime of the year. I was just full on ready. But I decided to binge watch Carole Tuesday, and I just felt so much emotion. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
It has to be my number 1. It's so good.
Okay, so... Shall we move on to Rennie Boy?
Go on, I'll go.
Who's your last place?
So I'll put 1 point based on everyone's assessments. I think I've got to give 1 point to Stars of Mine. I'm only halfway through it currently, but I based on what you guys have said about the ending, ending here. 8th, I'll give 2 points to. Oh fuck.
Listen to your heart. Ignore the. Don't.
Promised Neverland. Sorry.
You're not a
Really?
fan of that.
Promised
Sorry.
Neverland?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll say listen to the heart.
Well, can you explain why?
Can I explain after? I'll do the rest.
Yeah,
Otherwise
okay.
I'm going to lose my order. 3 to Astra.
It's okay to be wrong.
4 to Gundam The Origin.
It's okay to be wrong.
I'm surprised.
5 Rising of the Sheild Hero. And I should have 4 more, right?
Yeah.
4. No, sorry, you're on 6 points now. So my 4th is Carole Tuesday.
Then you've got
Mob Psycho.
you got Demon Mob and Vinland left to do.
Yeah.
So
Mob Psycho is 3rd.
So that gets 7 points.
So 11.
Yeah, 11. Can do that.
8 points to Demon Slayer.
This isn't a surprise at all.
No, that wasn't a
It
surprise.
was not a surprise
Vinland
at all
Saga
in the
gets 9
slightest.
points. Of course it does. Let's be real.
Of fucking course it does. It's not a surprise in the slightest.
That's kind of change things about. So what was your reasoning for Vinland Saga? I think it's obvious because you really love
Yeah,
it.
it's
So
just
what
sick.
what was your reason for Promised Neverland being down that low?
I just... it sounds dumb, but it's so incredible that children would be able to be like aware of a conspiracy at that age.
I
Like,
think-
I know it's stupid because it's
What
anime, but it's like,
you mean? What are you talking about? They have a very good reason to learn about it.
I know.
The friend forgot their doll. They brought it to them. That's when they discovered the demons.
I know.
Let's
I
move-
know.
let's
I just-
move
it
on.
just didn't really
Reese,
strike a
you're
chord with
going
me.
next.
Right, so last place, I got Stars Align.
It's not
Sorry,
going well.
stars.
Yeah,
This
next
is not going.
Stars.
Now it's got Mob Psycho season 2.
Oh, that's surprising.
So not only because I've only seen the first half, Carole Tuesday.
That's fair enough. I
Fair
think.
enough.
6, Promised Neverland. 5th, Demon Slayer.
Wait, Calvin's just still putting in.
Still
So,
going?
there we go. 5th. So that's
So 5th was Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, 4th I got Astra.
Oh, that's a good choice.
3rd, Vinland Saga.
24.
Thank you. Second one.
2nd, Sheild Hero.
Shield Hero there. This was obvious.
It was obvious. It
And
was.
first, Gundam the Origin.
It was obvious.
Yes.
It's
40 more years
Yes.
of Gundam.
Is anyone surprised by this?
No.
Okay, well tell me, does Vinland Saga have a moving statue next year in Japan?
No, it
do.
does not.
It might do.
Ne-
Not if I build. Not unless I build it.
Moving on. I'm gonna.
No, but tell me, does Gundam have children being eaten?
Yes.
Probably.
It depends on your concept of eaten. Because Iron-Blooded Orphans, they get grounded up by the machine.
Whoa.
That
nice.
is Mars.
That's pretty cool.
Stars Align. I really enjoyed it, but it's coming last for that ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Stars.
I'm sorry, Stars.
It's
Then,
the only one with single digits.
Yeah.
then I'm going to go for Gundam: The Origin.
Oh, get out.
Sorry, dude.
It's much like I did. I feel like the aspect of you have to be much of a Gundam fan to enjoy it. Really,
Yeah.
kind of screwed.
Yeah,
it.
but if you are a Gundam fan, you
It
bloody
is really
love
good.
it.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Then it's next one's up. I've kind of toyed around with this one, and don't hate me for this one. I'm going for Demon Slayer. No,
Oh, wow.
Really?
Damn.
like Demon Slayer, it was points where it really didn't wow me. That was the thing that did me. Then I'm gonna go for Mob Psycho 100.
16.
Psycho 100. Then after that, it's Vinland Saga.
Really? Oh wow.
You're lucky we're not going to have a falling out there, Carl.
So
You're already
well,
fallen out.
well,
You
there's
fallen
gonna
out years ago. You just tolerate each other.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of rough hate sex tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Then
Good thing your fingers are damaged.
Then I'm
now.
going. Then I'm going for Promised Neverland.
Nice.
So that
Okay,
was
yeah,
how
yeah.
many points was that now? Fourth. That's a fourth place, so it's six. So it's 6
6
points.
points, yeah.
What was it on before?
12.
It's on 12,
So it's
on
18.
now.
Okay. Then I've gone for Rising of the Shield Hero. So it's 7 points, so it's 25. And second place, Carole Tuesday.
Really?
So
Really? What?
My favourite was Astra.
Wow!
Really?
Damn.
Holy shit. I'll be honest, I was expecting you to pick Carole Tuesday as your number one.
Do you know what it was? Carole Tuesday had a few little niggles that stopped me from absolutely loving it. Astra really was one of my favourites all year.
It's funny because that's my thoughts on Astra. And a few niggles that really stopped me from loving it.
Okay, so incidentally, this is before we do the public vote. Vinland Saga's in the lead with 29 points. Second place is Carole Tuesday with 26.
Yeah.
Then it's Rising of the Shield Hero 25. 23. Fourth place, so that's third place obviously. Fourth place at the minute is Demon Slayer. It got 23 points.
Ooh.
Astra's in fifth with 21.
Promised Neverland.
Promised Neverland's next, it's got 18. Then it's a tie between Gundam the Origin and Mob Psycho 102, both with 16. And Stars Align has 5.
which is really not giving the show credit because it is really good.
Now,
But the ending!
I know.
Ren, pass me my phone because I've got to get the public vote.
Yep.
The
Now-
funny thing is, I'm the only one who gave it more than 2
I
points.
put a public vote on
Okay, one more.
the Facebook profile, same as last year, but I put it on the Facebook anime page. So, here's the interesting thing.
This is where Demon Slayer just like wins.
By the partway through, it really was a case of this is not a battle for first place. This is a battle for second place.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: we didn't get a top 9. We got a top 5 because a bunch of them jointed places. So
Right.
we're going to do it with. So that means we've got to take 4 places. So bottom will get 5 points, then 6, then 7.
Then 8 and 9.
So there'll be a joint points going around. So the 3 that are joint bottom and only getting 5 points are Stars Align. It didn't get any. It didn't get anything.
Sorry, Stars.
Yeah. These got no points votes.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh god.
5 points to Carole Tuesday.
What?
Oh
What?
my God.
No!
Yikes, dude.
No! Why?
Heavy.
And Reese, I'm so sorry.
Oh no!
Hold your vote. Because I'm so sorry that you don't have to be disappointed because it didn't at no point. I have to be disappointed. Astra.
Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
Upheaval.
Gundam the Origin did all right.
How did Gundam? How did?
Because people have taste.
But Carole Tuesday is amazing.
It doesn't have 40 years worth of history, though, does it?
But it has an amazing soundtrack.
So does Gundam.
But here's the thing: Gundam was joint 4th.
Yeah.
With no, hang on, no, it wasn't. It was joint. No, because yeah, it is joint 4th. It's joint 4th with Mob Psycho 100. So they
6 points.
both get 6 points, which
Well,
means
that
doesn't separate.
Side.
They're still top. Then fourth place was Vinland Saga.
So that's
6
6
points.
points.
So 35.
5. So 35 is the number these other anime have to beat. And the thing is, I'm not sure they can now.
No, they can't. I don't think so.
Promised Neverland came 3rd, so it gets 7. So
25.
25. It did better than expected. It's tied with Rising of the Shield Hero at the minute. Second place was Rising of the Shield Hero.
Hey.
8 points, so that's
33.
33. Oh, I just missed.
Is anyone surprised?
Demon Slayer came top.
Is anyone
Oh, yeah.
surprised?
32. 32 points.
I mean, come on. Like,
It
I
was-
can't remember who it was, but someone voted as anime of the decade. Can I
Funimation.
Funimation voted for anime of the decade. Can I just say, you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You're voting it over shows like fucking Violet Evergarden, Steins Gate,
Golden Kamuy.
Golden Kamuy. Yeah, I vote Golden Kamuy over it probably.
But here's,
No,
so here's the final order
Actually, done it
before we're done. Bottom place, obviously, Stars Align. Only got
Sorry, Stars. We love you, really.
sorry,
If you got the second two.
Stars.
Then after that we got Mob and Gundam The Origin, both with 22 points. Followed by Astra. I didn't expect it to do too well, but I got 26. No, wait, sorry, Promised Neverland got 25. Astra Beta got 26.
Yeah.
Then we got Carole and Tuesday just missed out on a medal because of the public vote.
Oh no!
Unlucky Carole.
So the bronze medal goes to Demon Slayer. It got 32. The silver medal goes to Rising of the Shield Hero. It got 33, and the gold medal in our anime of the year.
Well. Do we want to deliberate between the three?
No, we don't.
No.
We're going
You know what?
we're going
You know,
points
no.
first.
Vinland Saga I say should win.
It's
I'm
pure.
fine.
It's pure points in the anime of the year.
Yeah.
So the winner and our anime of the year 2019 is Vinland Saga.
Everybody, clap your hands.
Except me.
I'll clap your
Clap your
hands.
hands, Ripley.
I'll clap your cheeks instead, Cal.
Which cheeks?
All of them.
Fuck you all. So I want to talk before we go. Let's have a quick look at the AniTrending Awards at the end of the year.
First of all, are we happy with the choice?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
happy.
No,
with that.
I'm
Gundam
very-
should have been top.
No, I'm very happy with Vinland Saga. I want it to be Carole Tuesday. I really do,
Yeah.
but Vinland Saga deserves it.
Obviously,
Oh,
voting is done in the. We don't really want to talk about the Crunchyroll Awards because we've already talked a bit about it.
No, yeah, especially because I know you guys have defended a bit, but in my opinion, the Crunchyroll Awards is fucking bullshit, fucking bullshit, fucking bullshit, fucking shit, oh fucker.
So I'm actually
Quality.
the rest of not. You can't vote on the rest of them. You can vote on the anime movie. So let's talk.
As I keep saying, why is Angela up for best antagonist and why isn't mine there?
Well, I think we should talk AniTrending's awards nomination.
Alright.
If we get a chance, it's finally the end of the year, and they won't let me see what the nominees are because you're not allowed to vote in it. That went well.
Wait, what?
I will say though, they won't let me look at the. Oh wait, they might.
Oh,
let
there
me.
you go, nominees.
Nominees.
2020.
So, let's see. Anime of the year nominees were Astra, Attack on
Attack on
Titan,
Titan Season
Carole
3,
Tuesday, Demon Slayer,
Doro.
Doro, Doctor Stone, Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Grand Front Babylon, Fruits Basket, Given, Love is War,
Hell yeah.
Teasing Taki-san Season
Yes.
2, Amazing New Savage Season, Senryu Girls, Sword Art Online Alicization, The Promised Neverland, Rising of Shield Hero, and Vinland Saga.
Take Sword Art Online out.
Take out Sword Art Online and Teasing Master fucking Takagi repeat of season 1.
Yeah, and then put Gundam in twice.
Yeah.
So, how would you guys vote? Are going to vote in that one?
Carole Tuesday.
You're going to vote Carole Tuesday?
Yeah, I'll probably Vinland Saga.
Really, over Sheild Hero?
Yeah, I love your discussions about the good points. Do
Yeah, I'd go for Finland still.
I'm voting for.
Given's very good.
I
Given's
voted
very
Fruits Basket.
Yeah,
Of
you.
course.
Yeah,
Wait,
Yeah.
over Kaguya-sama.
Yes, I did.
No, sorry, Elliot, you would have voted.
Kaguya-sama's in my top 5, but
Yeah.
barely. I'll be honest.
Fair enough.
Movie's a bit of a hard one because we haven't really seen many of these. We got Dan
One
Machi, these are best movie. Dan Machi, Arab Orlon, Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel Movie 2. Cabaneri, which I actually think is going to win, but I'll explain. But Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress
Battle of Minato.
2, Mirai, Natsume's Book of Friends movie,
Wait,
Non
Natsume creates Facebook.
Non Viral Vacation, Penguin Highway, Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dreaming Girl.
Wait, that came out.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we missed it.
No, it's not come out over here yet.
Yeah.
Ride Your Wave, Sagatang Evil movie, Weathering with You, the Seven Deadly Sins movie, which still isn't out over here yet, and
Zoku.
it's another one in the Monogatari series.
Wait, Zoku
Or-
Owari Monogatari.
Oh, I've heard that's. I've been told to watch Monogatari. It's really good.
I kind of am a bit in two minds about it, although I've heard amazing.
Wait, did Pomare came out last year?
Yeah, I was surprised Promare wasn't
Yeah,
nominated.
why isn't Pomare? up for it?
AKA Reese's Lost Screenplay.
Yeah.
Man of the Year we got. Incidentally, I'm voting Weathering with You in that category, but
I feel like I will probably vote Fate. I'll be honest.
Man of the Year, Accelerator,
Yeah.
Nice.
Levi, Gilgamesh, Hakimaru, Yu from Ishigami from Kaguya-sama, Naofumi, Tanjiro, Joro from Orisuke, Kurochika from Konomoto Tamare, Shinra from Fire Force, Merlin from Fate Grand Order, Nishikita from Titus and Tagi-san, Y, Norman, Ray,
Yay, both are in. Best boys, best boys.
Seiya from Cautious Hero, Senku from Dr. Stone, Miyuki from Love is War, Kyo from Fruits Basket, Thorfinn, Yuga.
Thorfinn,
and
not Thorfinn.
I know what I said. Yuga Nariki from We Never Learn, which a lot of people said that got way better after I dropped it. I'm not
I'm not bothered about going back to it.
No, I'm not even lying. Soma from Food Wars. I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't know how. I think.
Well, there's one glaring omission. No bloody char.
Yeah, there is.
Oh man, I'd probably say either.
Where the fuck is Askeladd?
He's in another nomination.
I'd say either Miyuki or Naofumi.
Okay.
Or Shirogane from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you,
From
Ready Boy?
Kaguya-sama.
Who we got?
Though Levi was really good as well.
Oh, I like Yakimaru. It's gonna be Yakimaru.
Though mainly, I'm tempted to pick Levi just because he's voiced by his dub is voiced by one of my favourite voice actors, Matt Mercer.
Yeah. The dub is. He's voiced by the same guy who plays Trafalgar Law in One Piece.
Isn't he also? Isn't he voiced by Jotaro? Is he Jotaro?
No, that's a different guy. That's
Kenny.
fuck. No, the Captain.
Erwin.
Erwin, yeah.
And
Dio plays the hairy Titan.
Girl of the Year nominees are Hina from Weathering with You, Emma for The Promised Neverland, Chika from Love is War,
Of course.
Fumio from We Never Learn, Haru from My Roommate is a Cat, Moribochi, Toru Honda from Fruits Basket, aka Best Girl, Nezuko from Demon Slayer, Mafiu from We Never Learn, Shinobu from Kochi from Demon Slayer, Kohaku from Dr. Stone, Tamaki Koatsu from Fire Force, aka Seriously Love, How Do Your Clothes Keep Falling Off This Much?
Personally, in that one, my favourite's the Nun.
Mine from A Sense of a Bookworm, Miku from the Quintessential Quintuplets. Okay, if you're going to have a nominee from that show, at least they got the right one.
Yeah, at least it's the right one.
Raftalia from Rising of the Sheild Hero.
Thank God.
Pansy from Orisuke, Senpai from Magical Senpai.
Why?
You already had ranted about this before. You don't get a second one.
Wait, did I?
Yeah, you did when we mentioned it in the summer.
Shit, yeah.
Kaguya from Kaguya-sama.
Yes!
Aries from Astra. Tagi from Teasing Tagi-san. Y. And Karumi from Data Live. And still going. Nanako from Senryu Girl. Asuna from Sword Art Online.
Boo!
Alice from Sword Online.
Boo! Thank God. I'm just gonna say, thank God Kirito's not for best boy. Thank fuck for that.
How you guys?
Well,
think
and because he's been a vegetable.
I'm gonna be honest.
presumably you're Raftalia.
Yeah, right on.
I'll be honest. I'm going Kaguya.
Kaguya.
I love Kaguya in the show. I know most people prefer Chika. I just love Kaguya. She's great.
It's a tie between Nezuko, Raftalia, and Hitori Bochi.
You would have been able to vote for two of them in
What?
this one, but
Okay, Hitori Bochi and Nezuko then.
I voted for.
No, Raftalia.
I vote for Toru and Raftalia.
Really? None of you picking. I'm surprised none of you picking Chika.
Oh yeah, I picked Ares as well. If I got my, I got 4
None of you
votes.
picking. I'm surprised none of you picking
Uh,
Chika.
She's got a good dance, but...
Ship of the year, we got Joro and Pansy from Morosuke, Chika and Sawata from Koryo to Tamare, Eiji and Nanako from Sanryu Girl, Futaro and Miku from the Quintessential Quintuplets, Futaro and Nino for the Quintessential
Wait one
Quintuplets.
sec. Another one off a best girl. I'm surprised. MILF Sakai.
Yeah.
Where's MILF Sakai?
Where's Mamako?
Where's Mamako? Yeah, where's Mamako?
Kanato and Ares from Astra Lost in Space, don't look.
Right.
Kyo-
Boo!
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 Kyo
Get good tasty shitheads.
and Toru from Fruits Basket, Lutz and Mine from A Sentence of a Bookworm. There wasn't that much of a ship.
No.
Mayuki and Kaguya from Slavis War, Naruki and Fumio from We Never Learn. I heard that one was really good. Nishigaki and Tagi from Tagi-san. Seriously, stop nominating for this every year. Ritsu and Mafia from Given, and Takumi and Al from Al-chan Can't Study.
I'd either go for Kaguya or Given.
Given and...
Given had a really good relationship.
Yeah.
Astra.
I like Kyo and Toru, but I also like Kanata and Ares in this one. Although, with that being said, Mayuki and Kaguya is pretty good. What about you, Racy Boy?
Probably go Counter and Ares.
Okay, let's go with that one.
Really, not on Given.
Given just misses out.
Supporting Man of the Year, we got Zenetsu, Ryusuke from Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm certain I'd be happy with that if I watched Bungo Stray Dogs. Shun from Amazing Savage Season. Yeah, he's alright. Macaulay from Sword Art Online. Seriously? Does anyone
Fuck
remember?
off!
Don from The Promised Neverland.
Good.
Gen from Dr. Stone. Leonidas from Fate Grand Order.
Oh, he
This
was great.
He was
This-
hilarious. I love him.
This is AniTrending!
Hold on, Labby.
Lutz from A Sense of a Bookworm. Actually, he was pretty good.
He was a good character.
Machio Naruto from How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift. Phil from Promised Neverland. Erwin from Attack on Titan. And Tomoharu from Dr. Stone.
Oh.
Owen.
What are you thinking?
Owen. And probably Zenitsu.
I'm going Tomoharu from Dororo. What about you, Reese?
I really loved it.
Tahamari was great.
Erwin. When it's like,
You
Yeah,
go-
Owen was
I'm going Phil.
Okay, that's
Phil was really cool.
Supporting Girl of the Year, we have Ai Hayakasa
Yes.
from Kaguya-sama, Ishtar from Fate Grand Order, aka Sexy Rin.
Wait a minute. Where's the Carole Tuesday love?
Yeah, I know.
There's
It
no none for best
what the
girl.
fuck?
got a lot of nominations in the genre categories. Didn't get a lot of nominations in the category.
Really, not Angela.
Wow.
Angela's not up for best girl. Come
I'm
on.
surprised. Kyo Izumi from Bungo Stray Dogs. Again, I'm certain I'd care if I watched it. Shinobu from She was already nominated for best one. What are you doing? What are you doing
what the
there?
fuck?
Hmm.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Melty from Rising of the Sheild Hero. The good one, not the bad one.
Yeah, I guess.
Princess
Fuck
Hibana
no.
from Fire Force. I am. Yes, I am just gravel.
Yep.
Shut up.
What? Ruri from Dr. Stone. Sawako from We Never Learn. Lisbeth from... Did anyone remember... I think even the Sword Online fans forgot she was in that.
Good God. Shut up with the Sword Art Online already.
Karun
Get good taste.
from Day Live 3, also nominated in the other category. Riha Usagi from the Quintessential Quintuplet.
In all fairness, she was adorable.
And Hanji Zoe from Attack on Titan.
I gotta go with I.
Wait, no, Clara.
No Clara, yeah, that's the
Clara should be in there.
Yeah.
No, Clara.
Ma.
Vending machine.
Aspect.
But,
That means basically like different aspects.
But yeah,
of
and in that one, I'm gonna have to go with I. She was hilarious.
Best in Adaptation, we got CERN Scientific... This is Best in Adaptation. CERN Scientific Accelerator,
Yeah, that was good.
Astra Lost in Space...
Does this mean like? Does
No,
this mean
I-
closest to the manga?
yeah, close to the manga. Or how they adapted the manga. Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2, B-Stars, we never saw it, so we can't comment on it. Chaforu Season 3, Demon Slayer...
I'm just surprised Beastars not up for best.
Fate
anime.
Grand Order, Fire Force, Fruits Basket, Given, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Konohata Tamare, Senryu Girl, Sword Online, Alicization, the Promised Neverland, the Rising of the Shield Hero, and Vinland Saga.
I'd probably go with either the Promised Neverland or Demon Slayer because Demon Slayer improved on its manga. Meanwhile, the Promised Neverland did its own tricks.
I think Fruits Basket. I'm gonna go Fruits Basket and Kaguya-sama. Both Fruits Basket for the fact it did a very good job of its manga, and Kaguya-sama actually improves on its manga.
That's actually quite surprising considering the manga is very highly rated.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised, but I actually but just my personal opinion. But Reese, what about you, man?
Well, I'd probably take Sheild Hero out because that cut a lot from its manga.
Yeah, but again, it's more adapting the light novel, I think.
Yeah, it still cuts a lot from the light novel.
Okay, so you think cuts too much?
Yeah.
Well, any ones there that you thought it did quite a good job adapting its source material?
I'd probably go Love
Accelerated
is War.
Oh, you go Love is War?
Yeah, because with Accelerated, they didn't cut enough out of
What
the
about
anime.
what about you?
I have no knowledge. Really.
So you just go with Vinland Saga on the basis that it's a really good show.
Yeah, really good show.
From what I heard, it did do a very good job adapting its manga. Best in animations, effects, and sequences. Attack on Titan Season 3, B-Stars, Boogie
Boogie
Pop,
Pop.
and others.
Oh, good God! I forgot about that one!
Yeah.
Demon Slayer. Don't worry, everyone did. Demon Slayer, Dororo, Fate Grand Order, Fire Force, Lord El Malloy's Case Files.
No offense, there was really good animation.
Mob Psycho 100,
It's his first nomination. Wow.
Sarazamai, Stars Align, Sword Online Alicization, and Vinland Saga.
Demon Slayer.
Mob.
I'm gonna go Mob and Sarazamai.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to go Mob and Demon Slayer.
Mob and Demon Slayer.
Mob and Boogie Pop.
Character design, we've got Astra, Beastars, Carole Tuesday, Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone, Fate Grand Order, Fruits Basket, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, Kaguya-sama, Love Is War, Lord El Malloy II's Case Files, Magical Spec Ops Asuka. Yes, you did forget that show existed.
Yep.
Mob Psycho 100 Season 2, No Guns Life for you, Elliot.
Yay!
And No Mains in Your Savage Season. So, which one of these was the best character? Reese, I'll start with you on this one actually this time. I think you got 2 votes in this one.
Wait, was there no Shield Hero?
No, Shield Hero.
Oh,
yes.
that's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I agree, that is bullshit.
It's just another 2-vote one.
This is another 2-vote one.
Yeah, I'll probably go Astra and Love Is War.
Dr. Stone and Mob Psycho.
Carole and... wait, one sec. Carole and Tuesday and No Guns Life.
I'm Astra and Carole Tuesday.
Yeah, No Guns Life gives you quite a wide scope to do characters.
It really did a good job with character design.
Best ensemble cast, we have Astra, Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2, Boogie Pop and Others, Bungo Stray Dogs, Charity. Thank you.
What? And
I'm not-
I'm never sure what it means by best in ensemble.
As in the cast, an ensemble
best
cast. Fate Grand Order, Fruits Basket, Kirabochi, Kaguya-sama, Omeni's Third Season, Orisuke, Stars Align, Promised Neverland, The Quintessential Quintuplets, and Wasteful Days of High School Girls.
Oh, damn.
No Shield Hero.
No Shield Hero again.
Bullshit.
I'm with
Bullshit.
you. Bullshit.
It's gonna be Astra.
Yeah.
You're going Astra and...
Astra ensemble.
You get
or
2.
Hitori Butchi.
Astra and Hitori Bochi for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
What about you, Reese?
Yeah, I'll probably go Astra and probably Love Is War.
Astra and Love Is War.
Probably Love Is War and... yeah, Love Is War and Astra.
Astra.
Though Hitori Bochi's very close.
And I'll go with Astra and Fruits Basket. No surprises there.
Are we getting a second season of Hitori Butchi?
Not sure yet.
I wouldn't mind.
Best in sceneries and visuals: Astra, Carole Tuesday, Demon Slayer, Dororo, Dr. Stone, Fate Grand Order, Fire Force, Fruits Basket, Love Is War, Lord El Malloy, Magical Girls Spec Up Oscar, Sarazamai, and Vinland Saga.
Ooh, Sarazamai had really good background design.
Dude.
I'm gonna go for Carole Tuesday and Vinland Saga.
Carole and Tuesday and Sarazanmai.
I think Dororo and Sarazamai.
Yeah, I'll go Sarazanmai and Dororo.
Yeah, Dororo, great.
Yeah, great backgrounds. Best in soundtrack.
Carole and Tuesday. Carole and Tuesday.
It is nominated along with Astra, Attack on Titan, Boogie Pop and Others. Carole Tuesday have said what Ren. I think anime only Ren can say. Demon Slayer, Fairy Gone.
Oh wait, I could give it a try. Chihaya
Thank you.
Close enough.
Fairy Gone. Yes, I now remember that exists. Given Konoha Tamare, Psychopath Season 3, Sarazamai, The Promised Neverland, Rising of the Shield Hero, and Vinland Saga.
Sarazamai and Carole Tuesday.
Carole and Tuesday and Given.
Yeah, Given's good.
Given and Shield Hero.
Carole and Tuesday.
Well, we'll definitely have very seen half Carole and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Carole
But
and,
yeah, I have to admit the songs are really good.
Yeah, from the first half, they are.
Carole and Tuesday and The Rising of the Shield Hero. Best original anime nominees are, so this is no source material. Carole and Tuesday, Psychopath, Sarazamai, and Stars Align.
Carole and Tuesday.
I'm going Carole and Tuesday.
I'll go Carole and Tuesday.
Yeah, Carole Tuesday.
You were just thinking of ways to piss me
I
off.
was playing with Sarah's Zanmai, but...
Milsekai.
I believe you got 3 votes in this one. Theme song awards. It was Boast OP. So there was tons of nominees here.
Wait, why are there 2 gaps there?
I don't know. That's weird. Again from Fruits Basket, aka OP1.
Yeah.
Doro OP2. I'm very surprised not OP1.
Yeah, that's
Party is over.
Party is over. Give me fire.
Light it up, baby. What
Shut it
am I
down, say
say?
yeah.
Inferno.
I hated every second of that.
OP1 from Fire Force.
They should have picked Mayday. I'm gonna say that now. It should have been Mayday. Cold Rain was amazing.
The first OP from Domestic Girlfriend, like, won't leave me for some.
In all fairness, it's a really dope OP.
Given's OP.
Yeah, that's a really good.
Kaguya-sama Love is War's OP, which is actually really
Oh
good.
yes, it's amazing that one.
Vinland Saga, the first one.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. I thought Man with Mission did a pretty good one as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
Amazing
I'm
Amazing Savage Season, that was actually a pretty good one. Orisuki was quite good.
That's catchy.
Sword Online's one was the weakest one today for that show. Bungo Stray Dogs, again, probably would care. Boogie Pop and Others, I didn't hate that one.
It's shame that I can't pick this one because it's Myth and Royd, and I love Myth and Royd.
Well, actually, you can pick a miserable one because we're shouting.
Oh yeah! Here's hell yeah!
Cautious Hero got nominated. Touch Off
Where the
from Promised Neverland. The Wild Side from Beastars and Wonderful Wonder from L-Chan.
Where the fuck is Mob Psycho?
Yeah,
For this
I'm
one.
What the fuck is
that one.
Gundam? OP3.
I think
Where the fuck is Sheild Hero?
I mean, the 3 I'm going to nominate from this. The 3 I would vote for in this one are Fire Force, Love is War, and Beastars.
No, I'll tell you.
Love is War, Cautious Hero, and Promised Neverland.
Vinland Saga, Love is War, and Boogie Pop, because I actually really like that OP.
What about you?
It's one of Myth and Royd's weakest
Actually, no, I'm
songs.
changing it to Doro, yeah.
I'll go Cautious Hero.
Well, the one
is War.
The one with the badly timed translation.
Yeah. No, it's not the second one, is
The
it?
second one, yeah.
Oh no! Oh god.
So do you regret that one now?
No, it's still good.
Yeah, anyway, Reese.
Even though it's a love song to Dororo.
Yes.
Which is creepy.
Pedophilic. Yeah.
Back to Reese, who's upset that neither of the Sheild Hero ones got nominated.
Yeah, or Gundam the Origin.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah, that's very true. Maybe that's what these gaps were.
Yes.
Maybe there was just like, shit, Reese's likes them, abort!
Yeah, it's just me hacking into the system, putting them in. See if they
We've really been at this for 2 hours. I want to get on with it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to EDs. The ones within.
What?
Does anyone remember that?
Nope.
I never even heard of that one.
Chica Dance. You get
Yeah.
Chica! No, Chica!
Drown from Vinland. I think that was the second Vinland Saga one.
Oh, in that case, they picked the wrong one.
The first ED from Carole Tuesday, which is actually my favourite.
That one's
Fate Grand Order, Rising of the Sheild Hero. I can't remember which one. I think it was the second one actually they picked.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My Hero Academia season 4, Bungo Stray Dogs. The second ED of Fruits Basket. The ED of Love is War, the main one. Stand by me,
ole Gally.
The first ED from Vinland Saga.
Good.
Thank God for that. Sword Art Online, no one remembers it, even though Lisa did it. First ED from Fire Force, which makes you do that.
Nice.
The first ED from Dororo, which actually was really good.
Yeah, it was sick.
And the ED of Promised Neverland.
I'm surprised they didn't pick the ED for episode 19 in Demon Slayer.
The 3 I'm taking are the Chica Dance, Carole Tuesday, and Sarah Zanmai.
Yeah, Chica Dance, Doro, Sarah Zanmai.
Yeah, same.
Chica Dance, Sarazanmai, and Vinland Saga.
I'm surprised I was the only one who picked Carole Tuesday in that lot.
In all fairness, I didn't think the EDs were too strong. Well, honestly, very strong.
Best Action Adventure, they had Astra, Sakurai and Bungo, Demon Slayer, Dororo, Dr. Stone, Fate Grand Order, Fire Force, Mob Psycho, Hero Aka.
Why is One Punch Man there? Why is One Punch Man there?
Psychopath 3, Sarah Zanmai, Love is... no, I'm sorry, I was slipping into a place where a good anime got nominated. SAO, Underworld, Rising of the Sheild Hero, Vinland Saga.
How many votes in this one?
You get 2 in
What's
this
the
one.
category?
Actually, I think you get 4 in this one, actually.
Really? In that case,
Dr. Stone, Dororo, fucking Demon Slayer. Is Vinland Saga on there?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Demon Slayer, Vinland Saga, Doctor Stone, and Mob Psycho.
Astra, Doctor Stone, Demon Slayer.
Actually, no, Attack on Titan.
Astra, Doctor Stone, Demon Slayer, and Rising of Shield Hero.
Yeah, same for me.
Comedy of the Year, Ao-chan Can't Study, Cautious Hero, Fruits Basket, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, Isekai Quartet, Kaguya-sama, Tagi-san, Magical Senpai, Yuri ranted earlier, Maisie 7th Season, One Punch Man, again you ranted about that.
Fuck off!
Arasuki, We Never Learn, and Demon Slayer, not Demon Slayer, Demon School, sorry.
Demon School's great.
Yeah, Cautious Hero, Isekai Quartet, Kaguya-sama, and Demon School.
Kaguya-sama,
Yeah,
Cautious Hero, Isekai Quartet, and
Where's Cautious
Demon
Hero?
At the top.
Top.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Cautious Hero,
Because it begins
Isekai
with a C, right?
Cautious Hero, Isekai Quartet,
Swell.
Kaguya-sama, and Demon School.
Surprised they picked Fruits Basket.
Yeah, I laughed at a bunch of moments, but those shows really made me laugh.
Yeah.
Because
Dramatic.
Demon School made me laugh the most.
Yeah.
Drama, got Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2, B-Stars, Carole Tuesday, You Do It.
Chihayafudu.
Domestic Girlfriend, Fruits Basket, Kodomoto Tamare, Amazing 7th Season, Stars Align, Promised Neverland, Vinland Saga. Easy for me. Carole, Fruits Basket, Vinland, Stars Align.
Yeah, same with me actually.
Yeah, I'll go same.
Attack on Titan.
Well, add in Domestic Girlfriend. Because you know, who doesn't fantasize of banging their stepsister?
Oh, she hadn't said that out loud.
Fantasy or Magical Anime, Alpharetto.
Accelerator.
No, it says Alpharetta from Commonplace.
Which one's this, sorry?
I have no idea.
No, I mean which category. sorry.
This is Best Fantasy or Magical Anime. I don't remember that one.
I'm just gonna pick one.
I think it's one of those edgy isekai.
I think we now need to speed
I think it's the isekai that
Let's
came out.
speed things up, so we only pick one now. A Sense of Book, Attack on Titan, Cautious Hero, Danmachi, Fate Grand Order. No. Lord El Malloy.
No.
No. Rising of Shield Hero and Demon School.
Demon School.
Rising of the Shield Hero.
Rising Shield Hero.
Yeah, probably.
Rising of Shield Hero.
Demon School's good though.
Sci-Fi
Mecha or sci-fi?
Accelerator.
Oh no!
It's not even
Oh no! Gundams are on that!
I know because I ranted about this when we saw it a
Oh
while back.
Oh, no!
Accelerator, Astra, Cockcraft, Data Live, Doctor Stone, No
That's
Guns
so
Life,
funny.
Vodka Pass.
It's not really that funny.
no! Doctor Stone.
Yeah. It's
Astra.
tragic is what it is, Ren.
Presumably Accelerator.
Yeah, I'll go
Doctor
Accelerator.
Stone.
Doctor Stone.
Music, I'm going to get Carole
Carole Tuesday.
Mystery Gift or Mystery or Psychological Anime, Astra, Babylon, B-Stars, Bungo, Lord
Astra.
Elmaloy, No, Promised Neverland, would say Psychopath 3, Promised Neverland.
Promised
I wouldn't
Neverland.
say
probably.
Astra's a mystery.
No,
It's a mystery of where they are.
I'd say Promised Neverland because of the psychological stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
go Astra.
If we're talking mystery and psychological, definitely Promised
Okay,
Neverland.
Romance Anime of the Year, Ao-chan Can't Study, Fruits Basket, Given, High School Girl, Kaguya-sama Lover's War, Teasen Taki-san, Konoha Samurai, Maidens New 7th Season, Orisuki, Senryu Girl, Quintessential Quintuplets, We
Given.
Never Learn.
Given.
As
much as I like Kaguya-sama, I say it's more of a comedy than a romance.
Fruits Basket.
Yeah, Fruits Basket.
Slice of Life, Ao-chan Can't Study, A Sense of Bookworm. I'm not even.
Oh God, why is that there?
No!
Oh,
Get off!
God.
Get off!
The-
Shoot!
the
Shoot!
part-
Hirabochi, How Heavy Dumbbells You Lift? No. Kazuya Tagi-san?
No!
No. God, no.
Fuck off, no!
My Roommate is a Cat. Amazing 7th Season, Senryu Girl. Thank you for the text. Demon School, Cyber Fox.
No, the demon girl next.
Yeah, the Demon
It's Horibochi.
Basically.
I'm surprised Kaguya-sama was on there. Wait one sec.
Look, we're really running out of time, so I'm just gonna speed
Stars
things up.
Align.
Basically, there's a bunch of other personality awards after this, but we don't really have time for this one. So next month we're back on the new channel,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Which will be more
Yeah,
dedicated.
you know what? It's a
to
bit of a shame as well because this channel recently hit 100 subscribers.
I know,
Yeah, and we all know why that is.
but
Ripley.
but
It's Ripley.
It's me with 95
Because
fake
come on,
accounts.
who doesn't like a little dog to help you with your anime?
Of course.
but
What's that, Ripley?
yeah,
Well, you have bad taste in anime. What's that?
Okay,
What's that, Ripley? The Empire is striking past assault.
let's move on. Next month we're back with anime fights, so we're going to determine who's our anime.
Oh,
fight
are we not?
champion.
Are we not reviewing Sonic?
Yeah, we need to review Sonic.
Okay, fine. We're saving anime fights for April.
Yep.
We're reviewing Sonic.
I think we need to decide someone else to review as well.
Well, let's make it a surprise then. Let's figure out based on what we can do, and we'll have a surprise review along with it.
think the Pokemon movie's coming up.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, on Netflix.
Okay,
Netflix.
So
Next-
we will be reviewing the first film.
Again.
again.
But
So
this time with bad CG.
Yeah, boy.
oh yeah, which makes the characters look like fucking frogs.
Especially Misty.
Oh good god! Don't
Her
get me
eyes are
started.
nearly off her face.
Don't get me
no.
started on fucking Misty. She looks alien.
So
Yeah.
let's-
At least the Pokemon look decent.
Yeah.
so that's it for this time. Thank you, goodbye, you
We
guys.
shall see you another time.
See you in the future.
In the future.
God